What's up? You're rolling with another episode of Jits and Tits.
Damn!
The Jits and Tits podcast is brought to you by Remy Fit, the premier online training outlet for combat sports athletes. And after you get done training with Brandon and Remy and your body's all banged up and need to heal, we're also brought to you by Island Kava, Long Island's first and only kava bar, serving exotic teas and relaxing elixirs that will help you recover after an intense training session. We're also brought to you by Rapid Restore, Long Island's leading restoration company, specializing in water damage, fire damage, and mold remediation. And the handsome man that will come up to clean up your mess, Ronnie Longlegs of Rapid Restore.
Oh, crisp.
What's up, fellas? What's going on today?
What's up?
Sound of the Lalo in the morning, kid.
What at?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little lay-low in the morning.
Nah.
I'll take that over a cup of coffee any day. And a Mai tea.
Oh, down the hatch, kid.
Terrence is killing it. So what do you guys think about all this artwork up here in Cavo?
I'm loving it.
I like it.
Taylor bought one back there. It's like a woman crying and she's like thinking about pizza.
Does she have her shirt off?
I wish.
Then I don't care about the artwork.
Actually, I don't know. All you see is her head. She could be naked for all I know.
There's a lot of nipples around right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't complaining. We got up there. It's like, I don't know, a baby sucking on some titties.
This is by far the best art installation here so far.
Yeah, you're a fan,
for
Dave?
sure.
I'm a fan, too. I like
love
it.
it.
There's
I think
like
it's awesome.
pop art,
Yeah.
like street art shit going
Yeah.
on. Like, it's pretty cool.
I think it's dope that Eric and Ryan do that and that they continually find new people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dope.
I thought the cool story about this kid, he's been doing these. He's not even trying to make money. They've just been sitting in his garage. And the girl, Jess, that comes in here was like, dude, people will buy these paintings. They're really good. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. So she finally got the guy to like let him display his paintings. He was supposed to come here and be present so he could talk to people as they're walking through, checking it out. But he has like anxiety or something. So like he couldn't make it. But his paintings are already selling.
That's what I thought too, but he was here all weekend.
Well, I got lied to, man. I don't know what you want to say.
Yeah,
Well,
that
we could have discussed that off the podcast, though. I thought it was kind of a cool story.
I don't think everybody-
on the spot, dude.
I don't think everybody knows who he is, though. Like,
Yeah,
I think you do, Ryan, like we do, because like Eric told us who he was or whatever, but he doesn't. I don't think he wants everybody to know.
He doesn't want.
I don't-
He wants to see people responding to his art, but he doesn't want to be associated with it. Like
Which
he-
I like that.
Yeah,
I
he
like
does-
that.
he
He's
does-
kind of like
yeah, like I'm
hands
just art
off,
dude.
just
Clark Kent right there.
the artwork is dope, man. I really like it, and I'm not that I'm like a huge art connoisseur, but you could tell this dude. He's good at what he's doing. Like, you know exactly what he's painting, and like the messages are kind of straightforward, but you can kind of put your own twist on what it means to you, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah, they're very like abstract.
You know, like the one, Ronnie, you bought this one over here by us, right? The self-treason one.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
He pulled back on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. Like, cause
It
I
is.
mean,
It's a really nice painting. I'm not gonna go into it, but it's a great painting.
well,
you
that
know
was
what-
how I get at. Like, you can kind of like you might like that not for exactly
What
what
it's
he
made
means
for?
it to,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it can
Yeah,
mean
it means
whatever it
some-
wants to
for
you,
sure.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
to me, it represents like, rebel against government style, like treason. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
It reminds me
it's
like
really
Rage
about,
Against the
suicide.
Machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's about like suicide in dark times,
And he has the
like
shit
that.
priced right, too.
He does for sure.
Actually,
He has
I
it
think-
priced right.
I think he didn't even price it. I think that girl Jess did. I don't
Yeah.
even think he's the one who made the prices. She did.
Well, then
Well,
it's just priced right then.
It's priced to fucking sell
Yeah.
because these
The
things
price
are
is
fucking
right,
selling.
baby.
Yeah,
I think whatever doesn't sell, they should leave here because it accents Kava really good.
Yeah, it's
I
dope.
agree.
Luigi, I told Eric God, it reminds me of like Painters a little bit, but better.
Our
The
Painters
bar?
is dope. Yeah, the restaurant,
I love that
Brookhaven.
place.
Everyone's
Yeah,
told
it
me I
kinda
would
does.
love that place. I've never been there before. Everyone's told me I would love that place.
Yo,
You would.
Yeah.
I went there one night, right? I had the kids. I had my son and my nephew. They were probably like 9 years old. And on Friday nights and Saturday nights, they have a magician, and they have a balloon lady who makes like balloon pieces.
Same
Oh,
one.
it's because I'm a child.
That's why
I would
Terrence
love
would
this
like
place.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a fucking child.
So listen to this shit.
Same
so
one that came to Kava?
no, yo, this lady blew the Kava chick out of the water. Like she
Wait. Did you ever see the magician?
yeah.
Forget the balloon lady. The magician, the dude with the cards coming around.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yeah. So
But wait, let's
The-
go into that. What'd you think of that?
yo, the magician?
What'd you think of the guy with the cards?
He was all right. The balloon lady fucking blew me out of the water though.
What'd she make you?
So she didn't make me shit, but she made my son the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, that was the lady?
Yeah, which was dope. Like it was like green and purple, had a 6-pack, had like a mean mugging face, like hands, legs, the works. And then my nephew, the little shithead that he is, they're like, "Oh, what do you want?" And I see his wheels turning, bro, and I'm like, "Come on, bro."
He's trying to stump her.
Yeah, he's like, "I want a monkey in a tree." And I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing, man?" And he's like, "I got it." I'm like, "You got a monkey in a tree?" And she's like, "I got this." Womp, 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 womp. You hear the balloons twisting.
Yeah.
And then there you go. She has a palm tree just like this behind us, and a goddamn monkey holding onto the balloon,
That's
holding onto
dope.
the tree.
That's awesome.
Fucking fire.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she was real impressive. The magician was a little creepy.
Was he
Yeah,
like, is
dude.
this your card? Is this your card? Is
He
this
had
your
that
card?
weird mustache that comes
Yeah.
out and
He
shit.
was like a really.
The
He was
handlebars?
actually
yeah.
when you got to know him, he was like really cool. But I've had so many people come up to me and were like, "Yo, what's with this guy over here?" He's like kind of like he's like hitting on me, but he's not. Like he's just being real creepy.
Did he have
I
a
had
ponytail?
No, he just
I don't know.
he just had a weird
He had like a
mustache.
weird handlebar mustache, and
Nothing weird
just the
about
way he
those.
sound, he was just real creepy, and everybody kind of thought like he was hitting on him or whatever. And I had so many people come up to me like, "Yo, what's with this guy over here?" Like,
Yeah, because every magic
trying
trick
to do
started off
magic
with like
tricks on me
talking
and
to the
shit.
woman, like, "All right, take off your shirt," and
Well, he was tricking him out of the pussy. That's his trick.
tricking him into the pussy.
I used to hang out at the old Blue Point Brewery on River Ave, and there was a kid there with like a ponytail who always wore like a top hat, and he had like shitty magic tricks. Like I wasn't sure if it was the same guy.
he's like, "Pick a number."
Yeah.
Some whack ass magic tricks, dude. No, he was dope though. He had some good tricks. The balloon lady by far was the best though.
I've
you
been
ever
there
see-
like 10 times. I've never seen a magician or a balloonette. person.
Well, when do you go? I think that guy was only there on the weekends.
Yeah,
like
Friday-
Saturday night though.
yeah,
but it was
Friday,
always like
Saturday night.
DJ pack. You know.
Well, he was there during the dinner.
Oh, yeah, I never
yeah.
went
He
to
was
dinner.
like casing the dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys ever run into Nick the Balloonatic?
No.
No,
Yeah, he's sitting right here.
Me and Sam. This guy came to the casino years ago. His name was Nick the Balloonatic.
It's a good name.
Dude, weirdest guy ever.
I hate the name.
It's so bad, and he would make like he'd make like real shitty like balloon animals and stuff.
Oh, they were shitty. They weren't
Oh, they
even
weren't
good.
even good. And years later, Sam found his Instagram and like DM'd him a bunch of times.
His dick.
was
Sam
trying
definitely
to-
sent him a picture of
He
his
was
dick.
trying to book him for like his 35th birthday party and shit.
That's
Yo,
fucking
I
funny.
was talking to Sam yesterday, and he was talking about how he like DM'd Vin Diesel about something, and he didn't answer him. So like a couple hours later, he saw it and didn't answer. So he just sent him a picture of his dick. He was like, "Fuck this guy." I was like, "That's amazing."
That's so funny.
Vin
Yeah.
Diesel dick pic.
He wanted to get Nick the Balloonatic to do like all like balloon dicks at his birthday party.
See,
That's
what
great.
sucks about
That's
like
hilarious.
the balloons is like if they are good, there's no way like keeping them.
No,
You know, they just
it's a slow death for that
Yeah.
balloon piece, dude.
Yo, they're
Yeah.
with you forever in your
Depressing.
heart, man.
It's a slow
A
death.
slow death. That's fucking funny.
That's it.
Make me a bicycle, you clown.
Yeah.
What about these fights last night?
They were great, man. I enjoyed them.
We owe that kid a fucking T-shirt. He went 5 for 5. Apparently, things happened just as he planned them to.
Tell him we'll ship it to him. Don't hold his breath.
Nah, he'll be up here a little later.
We can't welch on our deals.
I know. Adesanya should stay at
I
middleweight.
thought that was kind of a cool thing that Remy did. All of a sudden, I saw the DMs on the account, and I was like, "Oh, who did this, Remy?" Like Remy posted his pics.
First of all, it was me.
It was you. Remy took credit for it, dog.
Damn, Rem. Damn, Rem.
Dude,
You asked
Ronnie.
me yesterday. You
Well,
said,
shout out
"Yo,"
to Remy for taking the credit.
You asked me yesterday. You said, "Yo, did you do this?" I said, "No, Ronnie."
I thought I heard. Yeah, I did.
I don't really listen to when that kid talks.
I thought I heard Remy say, "Yeah, I did." It was
That's on
all.
me.
It was
That's
all
on
my
me.
idea.
Shout out to Remy for the great idea.
Yeah, Remy, you're
Yeah.
the goat kid.
The goat kid. Adesanya should stay at middleweight. You guys agree?
Yeah, definitely,
For sure.
definitely.
I feel like he can't. Now he's gonna have to. I don't know. What do you think he's gonna? You
The
think he's just gonna run back?
shots that landed on him were just. I feel like they were just too powerful.
That's how I felt in the jiu-jitsu tournament.
Really?
Just like that.
I know, but that was cool. You moved up though because you didn't want to
He felt
fucking
like
fuck
Sal
with two
Bender.
kids.
No, I'm saying like he looked small compared to that dude.
Oh yeah,
you
dude. And they
know?
were only like a couple pounds apart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like his
That
frame
made
is
no
totally
sense.
different.
Yeah, I can't believe how different their frames were because they were
Yeah.
close in height, and he just looked so much girthier.
Yeah, you like that word, bro.
I love saying girthy.
You do.
Because instantly people think of like fat dicks.
Yeah. Don't lie. Think about my dick, bro.
I think this is a real.
Fire hydrant.
I think that was a real bad move by Izzy in the UFC. I wasn't psyched about that fight because Izzy's never moved up before, and then you got Jan, who this was his first title defense. You know what I'm saying? Like your first title defense isn't even inside the division. It didn't have that super fight feel to me. It wasn't like Jan had a bunch of title defenses. Izzy cleaned out his division. He moved up once. Like remember back in the day, Anderson Silva moved up. and he took a one-off fight. It wasn't a title fight. He stepped in on short notice, went up to light heavyweight, knocked out what? No, he was first James Irvin, then it was Forrest Griffin. So it's like, all right, this guy's already proven himself at a higher weight. Like, yeah, now it's like a super fight. To me, they rushed that, and now
Well, he was 20. He was 20 and 0 in his division, though.
I thought it was
not in the UFC though.
But at what
You know-
point do you like take that next step?
Not right then, but not when you have a brand new champion in the weight class that he's going up to, and Izzy hasn't still fully cleaned out the division below him. Like that's not. It didn't feel like a good super
It was
fight.
just, I feel like it was just a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
And
That's
now
what it really was.
Now it torpedoed anybody wanting to see him and Jones. All that hype doesn't matter
Done.
now.
He kind of cleared out his division, though. I mean, he fought top 7, top 6.
Yeah, no,
Rob Whittaker. That's a big fight.
That is.
Kevin
Well,
Gastelum, sick fight.
He
Yeah.
got the title from Rob Whittaker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But like, I don't know. I just feel like he's beaten all the good guys, but like, what has he got? 2, 3 title defenses?
Yeah.
That's not a ton. And Blakovich had none. It's like,
I don't
I
think
know.
they should have did that fight either.
I think marketing reasons it was a smart move because people are following Stylebender.
Exactly.
You know,
I feel like I feel like it was insulting, and I feel like they were thinking that he was going to have both belts, and he was going to be another champ. Oh, Stylebender is
Right.
like 2 like whatever.
yeah, they needed another.
And they said it
McGregor.
after the fight too. They were like, "I think he did enough tonight to like warrant like being
Yeah,
like a
did
double
you-
2-time champion."
Do you see the comments that like
Oh, no,
everybody?
I was saying,
Dude,
shut the fuck up. What's
like-
that? Zayn from One Direction. I was like, "Fuck you, One Direction."
Dude, just I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Izzy. He's a great fighter. He's an awesome dude. I
Like
met him
Super
over in
Saiyan
Thailand. Like,
time.
and I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but the way the fans like just are on his dick about like it's not even just him. It's like you look at anyone's Instagram.
Any of the top people,
Yeah,
their fans are fucking crazy.
dude.
But I
It's just
don't think it was a good marketing move because
If he won, it was.
what?
Yeah,
If
he
he
would've
won, it was.
Yeah, but at the same time, now that he lost, he has no chance of fighting John
Right.
Jones.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I think personally that's a bigger fight than what he
Oh,
what he put on last
1,000%.
night.
Yeah, I
Because
think
you
Jones
you
heavyweight
take
now?
both their following.
What?
Yeah.
John Jones heavyweight, right? He moved up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think if Stylebender would be able to take the punches and perform how he did prior, like all of his flashy kicks and his elusiveness and shit like that, I think it would have been a different fight. And I think they were looking at it like that as well. Like that dude Jan or whatever his name was, like he was very straightforward.
yeah.
Little to no head
Nice
movement.
nice takedowns. And bro, when
Right,
he was
but when
even
he
his
landed
jab,
punches
this is
though,
tough,
it was
dude.
like Stylebender was getting hit with a fire truck, dude.
his jab even looked like
Yeah.
it was fucking hurting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blakovich, I think, was never concerned about what Izzy landed. He
No.
knew
No.
he knew that he could just walk him down.
Yeah,
I
he
think
ate a few
Props
shots.
to him for doing that. But like again, I think like now Izzy's in like this weird purgatory now. He like now he's stuck as a middleweight basically, and
Yeah.
like he could cement his legacy in middleweight and doesn't take anything away from it. But it's like now he kind of put the ceiling up for himself with this now because he jumped right to the pinnacle. And now there's not going to be a lot of interest in that ever happening again. And
Yeah.
I don't think that him and Jones were ever going to really fight anyway. But it was just something to keep Izzy in that mysterious aura, and that's gone now.
Yeah, it is gone now.
100%.
Well, Eric was kind of saying that the 85 division not soft, but he kind of like exhausted what was in there for him in terms of like excitement and stuff, and like this was going to be a real test for him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now
'Cause
what?
Eric really wanted.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
well,
Like,
yeah.
now what? Now how do you get excited about any fight for Izzy, especially now that he's stuck in middleweight? Like who's there? Who's challenging him at middleweight at this point now?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
thi-
So it's
I think
kind
that's a
of
good point.
I think he should fight Jones and just make him look fucking stupid.
Yeah, but they like.
Jones will murk
They
him.
got us. Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
I think Jones should make him look stupid for like.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
he ain't gonna
like,
take
toy
that
with
fight.
him.
No, he
now.
said he's not even gonna do it. He
No,
said it's
I
a
know.
waste of his fucking
I
time.
know. Yeah.
If John Jones goes up to heavyweight and murks anybody in the heavyweight division, let alone the winner of Stipe and Ngannou, it's like no one's ever going to want to see him fight Izzy. It wouldn't
No,
even be worth
Stylebender
it.
was way too small for
Way
that weight
too
class.
small. And
Yeah.
imagine
Oh,
Jones
man.
was way bigger than the other dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think if Jones wins like 2 fights in heavyweight, he retires.
Yeah. Should.
He's good. He will.
Should.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love him.
And
Especially
then
if he gets the title.
Maybe come back for a super fight with Izzy in like 3 years. But if
Yeah.
he wins
No,
like
but
2
he's
in
gonna- but
heavyweight
then
and wins
Bones-
the title, he's out.
Bones would be like 40 at that point, though. Is this going to be like a fucking like Mayweather Pacquiao thing where like Mayweather just ducked Pacquiao for like a decade and then he's finally like, all right,
That
now
fight's
I'll
never
fight
gonna
him.
happen.
Yeah, it's
There's
never going to
no-
happen, right?
there's
we said
literally-
that. We said that about them too, though.
I didn't think it was going to happen prior to this, but now that this happened, there's just no reason for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
if he
understand.
won last night, I think that was the whole reason for him going up to light heavyweight was because they wanted him to win, and then him and Jones to fight would be probably
Yeah.
the highest selling
Yeah,
pay-per-view.
Oh, 100%.
Now he
Absolutely.
lost, the thoughts out the window. It's
Right.
not
Yeah,
happening.
Dana looked like he was going to cry. He was
Yeah.
just like staring at the mat, waiting for the
They should
presentation.
have gave him
It was
like like a top 10 fighter instead of the champ.
Yeah.
Like let him build himself up, like D-Rock was saying, just how they did with Anderson Silva. Let him build himself up and then take.
But it was insane how like much thicker that dude looked because they were close in height and
Yeah.
like the same
Body
weight
type.
and like I
But
can't believe the
You-
like how
you
different the
can't
bite
see
type is.
what's, underneath the skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that means Izzy's got a hog, dude. He looked like he was like 30 pounds heavier.
And
on
what
top.
a shitty way to win a belt last night by Sterling.
just
Huh?
gonna say
How
what
bad?
about
How
that
bad did you
fucking
feel
knee?
for that?
Yo, I
dude?
heard
I
he
feel
was
so bad for him.
I was driving during that fight, but like wasn't I don't know. They said after dude, it was fucked up. They were like, Aaron, you guys left, so it was really quiet in here. It was his corner. You could hear Peter Yan's corner or whatever, and like they basically said like, yeah, go for the fucking like knee. But he tweeted very respectful, said he threw an illegal strike and he's paying the price for it and he's sorry and congratulations to the new champ and stuff. But wasn't Aljo? He was behind in that fight. Or
No,
it was
Aljo was
very
actually
close?
up on the
No.
scorecards.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
up.
so you guys had him up because
Yeah.
the announcer, like Rogan last night, was saying that Yan was ahead and there was no need for it. Blah, blah,
I
blah,
thought they said that Aljo was ahead.
They did say Aljo was
I know
ahead.
you guys all told me, like, because I when I walked in, you were like, yeah. I thought it was a bullshit story. I thought the fight didn't even start yet.
Yes, Sterling tweeted, "Not the way I ever wanted to win a fight. It was close, competitive, and filled with action. I felt the knee was intentional, especially after the ref announced I was downed. I was a downed opponent, so I didn't expect to be hit, and he did it anyway. Yan is a bad dude. Trust me, we're doing it again."
Yeah, see,
Yeah, they
like,
got to run that back.
Yeah,
They
both-
have to run it back. I hate that they say it was intentional. Like Yan, like deliberately kneed
Didn't
him
they
when
take
he
a picture
was
together
down.
and put on Twitter though too? They took a picture together after or whatever,
Yeah,
like an after party kind of thing or something. Put it on there.
Yeah, I don't like that they're saying it's intentional though, because it makes it sound like Yan's a dirty fighter.
Why was it not? What was
He just
intentional
doesn't
about
even
it?
speak English.
Well, that's what I'm
He
saying.
asks his corner, he's like, "Should I do this?" Like,
Yeah,
it's mid-fight.
And
I
they
know,
said
which I think
yeah.
is crazy though.
They
Like,
said
how are
yeah.
you gonna stop mid-fight and be like, "Yo, should I throw this knee?" Like,
Yeah, how long you been doing this? You don't know the fucking rules?
yeah.
Well, I think
Well,
I
don't
think
they
he,
change the rules a lot in the UFC?
They do, but like that's what rule meetings are for and shit.
Yeah.
And then you sit there with your corner and you guys talk about like the rules.
Right.
All right, this has changed from last time you fought. This is the same. Like, especially if something changed, like that's something that you and your corner should definitely go
Yeah,
over
definitely.
and discuss. So I mean, for him to ask his corner, should I knee him now, and his corner say yes, like to say it's intentional just makes it sound like that dude Jan's a dirty fighter. And I really don't think he was. I know there was bad blood and there was some shit talking going on, but to say it's intentional makes it sound like it was fucking.
Do you think it was?
I
like a
don't think he
mistake?
intentionally meant to do it as like a fuck you. I'm gonna do something illegal to hurt
It's like
you.
a heat of the moment type.
Yeah,
thing.
I think it was like there's no question he threw the knee, but I don't think like what Nick is saying that it was out of malice, like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I think he was caught up in the moment. He probably heard his corner saying like maybe his corner misunderstood and thought
Maybe they
it was
thought
legal.
it was legal. Yeah,
and they said to
exactly.
throw it. Yeah,
yeah. That's
Because
crazy.
who wants to? I can't imagine a competitor like Yan, just like Sterling. Neither one of them want to win or lose a belt like that. I can't
Correct.
imagine that guy
Right.
did hit all that work just to be like, you know what, I'm throwing this.
On a
Yeah, I'm
post-
getting
yeah.
I'm getting DQ'd.
Especially when it was a good fight. It's not
Yeah.
like Aljo was far ahead.
And all
like it was
the-
anyone's fight,
Yeah.
kind of, right?
Anybody who's on the internet right now that's like calling Aljo an actor or saying that he like handed up, you
You're
have
going off the walls with that.
Yeah,
dude.
hitting
dude,
the
like
fu- I
dude,
didn't
get
even
the
see that.
fuck out of
Wait,
here.
right in
give
the
him an
temple,
Oscar.
right?
You've obviously never been in a fight. You've never been in the cage, and you've never been kneed in the head, dude. That knee was clean as fuck. He was fucking hurt, dude. Like
Everyone's like, fake champ, give him
Get
an
the
Oscar,
fuck
not
outta
the
here.
belt,
An
blah, blah,
Oscar.
blah. I'm like,
Wow.
bro, get in the fucking ring and get kneed
yeah,
in your head.
you think that guy did all that work his whole life to fight for a title at the pinnacle of the sport just to be like, oh, I'm acting and I want the belt?
Well, I guess
Fuck outta
people were
here.
looking at Sterling too, like he was like really losing a lot of steam.
yeah,
He I'm sure he was. And listen,
You know,
Yeah, but he
Even
still got duffed with an
when
illegal
you're
strike.
yeah,
It's-
when
No,
you're
he-
losing,
he did, but
when
like-
you're in round 4 of a fight that's intense in a championship fight and you get rocked like that, you think it doesn't affect you? It's like why should anybody say like, oh, he should have continued? He got hit with something illegal that fucked him up, and he was already the 4th round of a hard ass fight. He's already tired, yes, but like that guy would have fought till the bitter end.
yeah.
Well, I guess they
Imagine he got up and then they fought again and he get head kicked and boom, he's in a coma.
right?
Yeah.
You
exactly.
know, like what's the point?
Or
Well,
he
people-
continues compromised and then loses a fight that he could have potentially won. Why should he do that? Why should he be forced to continue on like that when he's fucked up? And maybe he could have kept going, but he would have been going at now 30% of what he's capable
Yeah.
of,
Right.
and then lose the fight.
These
so
internet
why? So
troll-
all the same people could say like, "Oh, you suck, bro. You got finished."
Yeah.
Whatever.
These
Bullshit.
internet trolls, though, they don't see the aftermath of this shit. Like
They're sitting
when-
on the couch with a 12
right, like
pack
when
eating pizza.
when Frankie Edgar got clipped with that knee his last fight, like nobody knew how bad it was. Like that dude like didn't remember shit. He didn't even remember preparing for the fight. He didn't remember like walking into the cage, nothing. So like that knee that Sterling took last night, maybe not knocked him out, but it definitely fucking scrambled those eggs, dude.
For sure.
Like what you said, Nick, most people, and we talked about this after the Frankie fight, most people, like you said, they never see the aftermath, man. They see somebody get knocked out and they see them back on their feet and like, oh, he's fine. But like, dude, you don't, Jeremy Stevens, Josh Emmett was about 3 years ago, and Emmett got knocked out real bad. And after the fight, he got up and everybody looked at him, he looks fine. But dude, that guy had to have multiple surgeries after that. He had like 3 surgeries, almost lost his eye, fractured eye socket. That's the shit you don't see after the fight. So everyone thinks like, oh, he's fine. It's like, no, dude, you pay. Even the fights you win, you're paying for it afterwards. Yeah, you might win a fight and still be fucked up.
Like those body shots Jan was giving Adesanya. Like, bro, he's probably hurting today.
Oh, he had a couple, a couple kicks.
I couldn't imagine
right
take a body shot like that.
Dude, I've limped for days after fights that I won.
Crazy.
You know, like people who talk like that, like you've never done anything in your life.
What about Amanda Nunes, huh?
I just think she wiped out every division. It's like, it's not that it's not fair. She's I mean, I'm not going to say it's not fair, but she's just a different breed of fucking woman.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone can beat her.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like her striking is too crisp. You know, like she doesn't throw like a typical chick. You know, she has heat on on those punches.
I think she should fight both Paul brothers at the same time.
Oh, damn.
Guys, we're live on the gram.
Oh,
damn, we got a lot of fucking eyes on us today, boys.
There's a lot of cameras right now.
Shit.
Yeah.
Don't get nervous.
I'm nervous.
Do not get nervous.
I am nervous. But yeah, I just don't think anyone could beat her. It's like either division. She wiped out everybody.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Honestly, I thought Megan was going to give her a hard time, and totally not the case.
Pasty, tatted chick, huh?
Yeah, she games, bro.
She is. Yeah, you love her because she's a gamer.
That's it.
She got that. She got that Elmer's glue complexion, bro.
For sure. all that time fucking gaming. She should be training. She's on fucking Call of Duty 4 hours a day.
She should have came to that fight with a little bit of a spray tan, though, dude.
I don't think anybody's fucking with Nunes. No. Both weight classes, dude. She's defended both belts. Nobody's ever done that.
Yeah, took out Ronda Rousey.
Cyborg.
Took out Cyborg.
Holly Holm. Yo, she KO'd all 3 of them. If you think about the top 3 female fighters, Holly Holm, Cyborg, Ronda Rousey.
I was never a
KO'd
fan.
all of them in the
I feel
first
like
round.
Cyborg was like the worst one.
Bro,
I feel like
she
Cyborg
KO'd
was
all 3 of them in the
destroyed
first
from that
round.
fight.
I mean, Cyborg, I feel like was her best win because, like, Ronda Rousey, I have my own opinion on. Holly Holmes, I feel like was always a point fighter. She never went in and like, yeah, she knocked out
Holly
Ronda
Holmes a
Rousey.
banger, bro.
No, but
like
she's
Holly
not
Holmes.
though. She throws punches, no pepper behind those punches, dude. It's like she's a point fighter.
That was awesome when Ronda tried to stand up with her and just got fucking
and that was, and I
her.
feel like that was lucky. That wasn't set up. Like she was spinning off of her and then fucking threw a head kick up. It wasn't like she was like
she tried Ronda wouldn't fucking grapple at all. She tried standing up with a fucking like
Outside of
12-time
Nunes,
ring
though,
boxer of the year.
Outside of Nunes and Cyborg, name me another female KO artist.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like
that's why I feel like Cyborg definitely weighted more than Ronda and Holmes. Like,
and she
knocking out Cyborg. Cyborg
up.
throws like a dude.
Shout out.
Dude, she KO'd the 3 of the best women to ever fight in the first goddamn round.
Yeah,
In
of course.
multiple, in 2
Yeah,
weight
you gotta
classes.
give her props.
Yo, shout out to Pat. He said Holly Holm can get it, no doubt.
Anyone can get it from Pat. That dude's a dog.
Yo, boy watches nugget porn.
Yeah. What about Caitlin? What's her name? Caitlin Kukagan? Chuchagan? How do you know?
Chukagan.
Nick,
Where is she? She has
how
to
do
be
you
like
feel
top 5.
about Ronda Rousey? Because she can armbar me any day. I want to hear your
let's hear
opinion on that. On her.
I would take Ronda Rousey, dude. She wouldn't get an armbar on me.
Luigi, what's she doing? Like, is she gonna be an actress or something now? I feel
I
like
have no idea.
Yeah.
I feel like she has
No,
like so much.
she's
like,
in her $1 million home crying in the
Or
corner.
is she in the WWE or that's over?
Who knows, dude? She probably has an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Does she?
No, because
No, I don't
If I ever subscribe
Luigi
to
would
an
know out of
OnlyFans,
anybody.
it would
It'd be Ronda Rousey's.
Yeah.
no, I feel like she
I
has
hate
such a big following though. Like she could the same thing with like McGregor.
Yo,
like,
when she lost and she like said she almost committed suicide or she was suicidal,
yeah.
like you have all these young girls who
I
are
would've been
looking
there
up
for
to
her.
you, and you're gonna come out and have a statement like that, and like nobody fucking like burnt her on that shit. It
Well,
pissed
she
me
was.
off.
I hate
You're gonna burn her after she's already just went through a super dark time in her life. Like,
Yeah,
talking about it's hard for her.
yeah.
Well, she's
You're a
talking about-
fucking
Don't
you're a
tell it to her.
role you're a
You're-
role model.
I know, but she
Yeah,
didn't kill herself. She's talking about how like she was in such a
and
bad
it's a
place,
loss.
and now she's better now.
How many guy fighters have lost and came out publicly and said,
A
oh,
bunch.
man, Not I was in a dark place. I was going to
No,
kill
I've
myself.
I've heard guys.
I've
talk
never
about
heard that.
You also
shit.
get pounded
Brendan
in the head.
Schaub's talked about it.
Brendan Schaubs wasn't a real fighter.
This guy.
Like Wonder Boy, when he got knocked out, he was in the hospital. Did a nice press conference from his hospital bed. He's like, "It is
Did
what
he?
it is, man.
Dude, that's
Gotta
hilarious.
keep it going."
Yeah, man.
You guys, you don't like him that much.
I don't
though.
think
I love Wonder
I'm
Boy.
not a
I
big
do
fan
too.
of Ronda Rousey, but like I don't necessarily subscribe to the idea that just because you're in the public square that you have to be a role model for people.
You do.
Yeah,
I don't agree
I'm
with
with
that.
you. I
You
had this
do,
conversation
100%.
with Eric yesterday. And we were talking about how like Bones got in trouble for like doing coke and shit, and he beat DC. That's what he goes. I used to hate Bones, but then he said, "I beat you after a weekend of fucking cocaine." He's like, then I was like, I fucking love this guy. If he's not gonna fake who he is, like be yourself. And he's like, if you're not gonna fake it, like so you could be like a fucking celebrity, like role model or whatever, just do your thing.
I agree 100%. I don't
do
think
too. These guys go to
like-
war every fucking
Well,
weekend.
Yeah, first of all, you're a fighter. You're a
Yeah,
basketball
exactly.
player.
You're
You didn't
not
sign up to
a-
be anybody's fucking role model. It's not up to
Exactly.
you to do that. There's
Yeah.
plenty of other people that like do that, and that's great. But like, I don't think just because you're a famous person, it's on you to like be this perfect
right.
role model. And honestly, it's good that you have people like that because then on the flip side, kids can be like, I don't want to be like that motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck
I
that
want
guy.
It's good to have
cocaine and
both. It's good to
BTC.
see what you don't. One of the
No, I
greatest
definitely wanna be
motivators
that
in
guy.
my life was knowing exactly what I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you were just
Yeah,
saying
well,
that-
you were forthate because a lot of kids out there don't have that mindset,
Yeah,
and a lot
they're
of
just
kids.
product of the environment.
Exactly.
I agree.
You know, and fortunately for you, you took that negativity and you're like, I'm never going to be like that. I was the same way too. But there's a lot of kids out there that need someone to look up to.
Yeah.
And Ronda Rousey being one of the first dominant female fighters, a lot of girls looking up to her. I mean, yeah, maybe don't be a role model, but Ronda Rousey could have been a little bit more smarter with her word choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
but
not,
like
it's not
she was honest about it, and I can't fault somebody for being honest, and I don't think that like there's plenty of the role models out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
not the
saying?
girls,
Like,
not
I
the
know-
girls division.
I know, but depression's like she was in a really dark place in her life.
Because
Like,
she lost. It wasn't like she's been battling
was
depression.
scrambled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't like she was battling depression her whole life.
I know,
no,
but
she
you can't-
said
you
she
can't-
was because she had like she talked about all that stuff because like her father killed himself and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
you
She
can't-
said she struggled with all that stuff.
you can't
so.
pick and choose when you get depressed. Like that's what set her off. Someone, it might be like losing a loved one, like a father or a child or something like that, or like a tough breakup. But like,
You're depressed because you're making $1 million and you lost a fight. Like,
yeah,
you're a fucking
no, I get
athlete.
that.
Grow
I know,
the
but
fuck
she also
up.
gets smoked in
I
the
agree with
head.
you,
Seriously.
Ronnie.
Like
And,
you're an athlete. You're getting paid to be there. That
yeah.
happens.
And unfortunately, when
Take
you're
it
put
like
in that light and you have that title behind you where you're a superstar, unfortunately there is some
But
some things that go with it,
I know,
and
but-
maybe not like knowing that you're going to be a role model or having that like idea like, oh, I got to watch what I say, but like it comes with the territory, regardless if you want to disagree or agree.
I get what you're saying. She should be a role model to young girls, but
Yeah,
she's also by
I don't
coming
think
out
she
and
has to
saying,
do that.
but
No.
I know, but by coming out and saying that, it kind of like she probably gained a lot of fans of people who like went through depression.
lost a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
you
But
also
how do you know
wanna
that
be
that's
yourself.
not? Yeah, how do you know that that's actually not positive to other people?
That's-
Like, 'cause
that's what I'm
maybe-
trying to say, Dave. Like,
it could
maybe,
be
like-
positive for
100%.
somebody.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't agree with it.
No, I
You know?
understand. I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, there's people who've gone through like really tough times, and they would have been like, "Wow, like Ronda Rousey got through it." It's obviously easier when you're
Oh
fucking
my God,
rich
she
and
made
shit.
$1 million and
Yeah, I
got
know.
knocked out
Yeah.
and went back to her mansion.
You
in a
guys are like
Ferrari.
so down to do that. Like Ronnie was asking, or yeah, it was you last night that asked me if I would step in the ring with fucking Jan or whatever. I was like, "Fuck no."
Yeah,
I
would you
would.
step in the ring with Jan? You have to make it past the first round for $1 million.
Yeah,
Yo,
I would
I
step.
can't
I would
run-
step in the ring
my
with
car-
anybody for
my-
$1 million.
My cardio isn't that fucking good. You have to last around.
You have to last around to get paid.
I would just turtle up, right?
Oh.
Remy? I'd do the turtle.
I do the turtle.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
Really?
What if
What's
what
the
if I
best thing I
submit
can
him
do?
before the round's over?
Hey, see?
$2 million. You get $2 million.
You either win or you just have to leave.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I was
I
gonna
would
say,
just
yo,
fucking do circles.
You either
for 5
win
minutes.
or you lose. Dude, but Luigi, before I came down to like try training or whatever, and I was just talking about like getting smoked or whatever, and there's like a saying that's like you either win or you learn. Nick was trying to drop that on me. He's like, you either win or you lose.
Yeah, I fucking killed. I was trying to motivate him, dude. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, yo, you either win or you lose. I'm like, fuck, fuck. That's not how the saying goes. Shit.
You either win or you get choked out.
Yeah,
Just come.
yeah. It's come. This come.
Come,
It's,
bro.
it's all good,
It's
bro.
on the wall. You can see when you get there.
It's all good. Yeah, last night's fights were good. I was happy with them.
It was a good
Before
time.
we stop talking about the fights, though, I want to shout out to Kai, Kai of France, the fucking the little dude.
What fight was he?
Well, he was
He's
second to
probably a
last fight on the
prelim or
prelim.
Yeah, he's probably a prelim.
Mhm.
Oh,
Awesome dude, though.
How do you know him?
I know him from Thailand.
Oh, so-
Great fucking guy.
Oh, so-
really?
Oh, dope.
So you
awesome.
saw Eric was on TV yesterday because Dominic Cruz, he was in his
Yeah.
corner or whatever.
That's cool.
What'd you guys think about that fight?
I didn't think anything about it, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
It was pretty boring. Like,
I was just
like
confused.
they're gonna think he's gonna make a run again. Like, no shot.
Yeah.
Hang him up.
I was confused how he's like 11th ranked and he's like got like a 20-3 record.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
That's a
Well,
big
he's been
fall from
hurt.
grace.
This is his first win since
Yeah,
2016.
Really? It's been that long? Dave was saying he's been battling injuries for like the last 7 years,
Yeah.
and
A
like
long
that has
time
something to do
now.
with it.
A long,
His
long
first
time.
win in
That's fucking
5
sad,
years.
man.
Yeah. Battling
I think
injuries is
his-
the worst.
His last victory is when he won the title from
2016.
Dillashaw.
Dillashaw. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is just a
Which was
tribute-
after a 4-year layoff of injuries. He
I can't
came
wait for
back
him
and
to
won the
come back.
title straight out.
I know, but how many guys get injured? It's so insane that like Bones has been able, like his longevity, he's been dominating at such
Got
a high
lucky.
level for
Dominic
so fucking
Cruz
long.
had probably
Got
the
lucky.
worst run of injuries I've ever heard.
And,
of
Yeah.
and
anybody.
cocaine.
Oh, he got lucky
Cocaine.
with
Cocaine's a
he
hell of
got-
a drug, bro.
He got lucky with avoiding injuries.
I think so,
some people
yeah.
are different, man. Like
He
you
didn't
think
get
about-
lucky. I'm sure his training's a lot different.
Conditioning's
His
ridiculous.
genetics are a lot different.
Yeah,
and,
some people are just different. Like, look at Donald Cerrone, dude. That guy fights all the time. He's
Yeah.
never injured, and other people just get hurt. It's
Yeah,
just
but he
like-
might be injured though, dude.
He's
We
a
don't- we
fucking
don't know.
warrior, dude.
No, but not to the level of like Dominic
Like-
Cruz had like back-to-back ACL tears.
Oh, okay.
Then he had a shoulder separation or something like that. Then he had his foot. Like he had
Ankle.
multiple surgeries, like
Yeah.
crazy injuries, and
His
like
pussy hurts.
And that's a
And
real
also-
cowboy, so he's allowed to wear the cowboy hat. No fake ass
fuck
cowboys.
yeah,
wearing it.
dude.
It also depends on their recovery methods, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Some are better than others.
Remy
Just
fit.
come through.
Come through.
Quick
Come
plug
through.
for the
Just
kid.
I think when Cody fought Dominic Cruz, that was like the fucking best fight, dude.
Yeah, what I really want, I'm dying for this. I want Dillashaw to come back ASAP.
I think they're
cannot
setting
wait
something
for-
up for him.
Yeah,
It
he's gonna fight by the summertime.
Yo, did you know Cody was on that plane? That was Cody's video. Did you see that video,
with
dude?
the kid.
Yeah.
Getting kicked off the plane because
2-year-old got kicked off the plane because he wasn't wearing a mask.
Oh, he was on that?
2-year-old?
A 2-year-old got
You didn't
kicked
hear
off
this?
of
No.
a flight.
Oh,
Cody
yeah.
was recording it. I don't know if it was his 2-year-old.
yeah, it was. It was his son.
And they're like, you got to get off. Your son has to wear a mask. So he winds up like walking up to the cockpit, pulls the phone out as he's recording the whole time, and both pilots are in the cockpit, no mask on. It's like, come on,
Yeah,
do,
the kid-
do as I say, not as I do.
It's
Like,
a 2-year-old, so the kid like doesn't like. I mean, like how often, even in like peak pandemic, like the little kids didn't really have to wear masks.
Dude, you
because,
can't
like,
even get a little
kids
kid to
forget-
sit down and eat
Yeah,
his dinosaur
it's-
chicken nuggets, bro. You're gonna have this
actually-
kid wear a mask on his face?
You know
Like,
what's funny is this weekend when I was in Pennsylvania and I saw a thing. We went to like a diner over there and there was a sign. First time I saw this, it was like you have to wear a mask if you're older than 5.
yeah.
I never saw that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
the
kids don't
airlines
wear
are
masks.
or 2 and up. If you're 2 years old and up, you have to wear a mask. Like, how bananas is that?
Yeah,
like Nick
dude.
said, how can you expect a 2-year-old to fucking be responsible and keep his fucking mask on?
Yeah, they
Nobody-
can't even sit still for 2 minutes. You gotta have
Yeah.
something like I hate wearing the mask. I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine being a 2-year-old man where like my attention span is fucking going.
I
Yeah, I
get
got
you
that
want to
attention
try to
span
have them
still.
keep it on, but you got to have a little leeway. You know, throw them off a fucking plane because the 2-year-old's not being cooperative. Like, hey, do your best, try to have them keep it on. But
Yeah,
like,
100%.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
so
a fucking
stupid.
2-year-old.
Yeah.
They don't listen to shit.
Yeah.
You know. It's
Yeah, I
like,
was in a rabbit hole and I saw that shit. I came across that video and I was just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
That's
like,
crazy.
You can't reason with a 2-year-old either. It's not like you could sit the 2-year-old down and be like, listen, bud, and explain the situation. They're like, okay, Dad, I got it. I'll be responsible. Keep the mask.
yeah.
I trust the science, Pop.
Fuck, you
Yeah,
can't even
that's
do that with
crazy.
some 22-year-olds.
No.
Can't even do it with this 32-year-old.
Yeah, I don't know how I went. I don't know how I went from Cody getting kicked off an airplane to women breastfeeding their 8-year-old kids. It was a weird rabbit
Yo,
hole,
that
bro.
shit's wild.
It was a
saw-
weird fucking rabbit hole, bro.
Oh, is
You
it
ha-
1 a.m. laying in bed,
Yo,
just fucking going?
Yo,
For
you
real,
see,
bro.
no,
It was-
it's
Do
and
you
she's
have
like
videos of
defending it.
this?
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, it's up.
I mean, you
me
can't
see.
see the.
I don't
titty. It's
have
like,
them.
It's
I
like
gotta-
blurred out. It's
No,
weird.
this was straight mom tit, and like the kid had a full head of hair.
We
He
on
was like,
Pornhub.
"Nah, this wasn't porn." I don't like lactating nipples anyway, dude.
Dude,
That's the thing.
Girls are breastfeeding in public. I was at the Smith Haven Mall once, and she was just breastfeeding her baby right in the food court.
I know you're
Yeah,
and you're gross for looking at
And
him.
I'm eating right
Yeah.
next to her. Like,
You're like,
Does
"Yo,
it
can I
bother
get a little
The
skirt?"
kid was hungry, bro.
I'm
Does it bo-
thirsty.
Does it
Not
bother
mad
you?
at the kid for eating.
Does it
Sometimes
bother
No,
you?
of
he's
course
hungry.
not. Yo, but there's definitely
I
an
don't-
age limit on that shit. You can't be 14 years old, like still sucking on your mom's
definitely
tit,
not.
bro.
Ronnie, were you mad or jealous?
I was jerking off.
What do you think it's fucked up that they breastfeed in public?
No.
No,
No.
It doesn't bother me at
They
all.
just,
bother me
I
at
mean,
all.
like, they take their tit out, have the baby, throw a little blanket over it.
Yeah,
You
that's
got to do
what
what you
they
got to
do.
do. You're not going
Right.
to go to the car across the parking
Right
lot.
now,
to
are
go
you
breastfeed.
wrong for looking at that tit in a sexual way?
You walk by, you glance at it, you keep it walking. You don't really
Yeah.
see
Well, what
it,
I'm saying is like if
Well,
she
he
called-
was
if
rubbing
she,
one out. He kind of took it a little
if she
further.
called you out for looking at her tit and
I'm
was
ta-
like, "You're checking out my tit,"
then you say
are
something.
you wrong?
I'd be
No.
like, well, go breastfeed somewhere else.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm on the same page. Like, yeah, if your kid's
I'm not
hungry,
like this.
yeah, if your kid's hungry and that jug has to come out for a little milk,
I'm looking.
yeah, so am I.
I mean,
I'm
it's
saying.
not something you see every day. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
might get in
there's
line.
no way you could not like look. You don't
but it's
see something
and
like that
it's
every
a tit,
day.
Though.
You know what I mean?
what I'm
Like,
saying? It's a tit. And when those
I
things
s-
are filled with milk, dude, they're fucking.
I say we should start a
Veiny?
movement to normalize tits out in public.
Or just
for the boys.
Yeah.
Yo, you're in New York
Breastfeeding,
City.
everything.
New York
Tits out
City,
in
you're
public.
legally allowed to be topless. Like you can't get ticket or anything for walking around topless.
Oh
I,
damn!
I say we
dope.
should make
That's
that
why
up.
that parade, that Puerto Rican Day parade or whatever, like they just do body paint.
Or the Boricuas were out with their titties out.
Let's try and push the bar for Suffolk County.
Yeah, those are some great
I'm
New
cool with that,
York
dude.
boobs.
So what you were saying, Nick, about like the breastfeeding the kids like when they're older, I read a study about that. They say that kids that get breastfed longer,
Get bullied more.
no, they develop way better. It's supposed to be like the
Built
greatest
different?
source of nutrition for kids while they're still developing. And they like
Well, that's
in a medical journal, they said you're supposed to do it till they're like almost 8 years old.
Yeah.
What?
Why
Are
do you
you
think-
kidding
that's-
me?
that's
Why
I
do you
swear to
think-
God, it's weird as fuck, but that's what they say. And like they did studies like kids who did that, they have like higher testosterone. They're less prone to like sickness and things like that. Their brain develops better and faster.
Little
like,
Tom,
because-
little Tommy's having a sleepover and he fucking grabs his mom's tit and fucking starts sucking on it. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's because that's what you're supposed to eat. You know, it's
Yeah, but till you're
true
8
food.
though, bro.
That's what. Yeah, it's
It's-
biologically.
That
yeah.
seems
biologically what it's
aggressive.
supposed to do.
Socially, it's weird as fuck, but biologically, it's the best thing.
Why
for
we
you.
were doing that back in the day is like fucking
Yeah,
yeah,
8.
yeah.
Yeah, but pump it. Put it in your fucking
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't have
true
to
too.
suck on the boob.
Every
you just
night,
pump
make
it
a
out.
That's
gallon.
true.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know?
Pump that shit out. That's true. I could fuck
Don't
with
bring your
that.
tit out in the mall.
I know. I've heard of professional athletes like buying breast milk and like keeping it in the freezer for like recovery and stuff. Yeah, this guy Jamal Anderson was running
about
back
to
for the
try.
Falcons.
Air quotes recovery.
He did he did a whatchamacallit, like MTV Cribs back in the day, and he opened his
I love that shit.
yeah, me too. I love when they go to like poor people's houses
Did you
and
see
they got
Chris
like
Rock's?
plastic knives.
You see
Nah.
Redman's?
Yeah,
No.
isn't that when he had like plastic forks and knives and shit? I know the dude Fez from that '70s show. He had like a china cabinet and it was all like disposable plates and
Dude,
like,
yeah,
fucking
it was
forks.
it was
either
it was like
Redman or-
it was like Ronnie's crib, dude.
Yeah, it was Redman or Method Man. They had like a 1-bedroom apartment, and
Yeah.
but they had like a shoebox on top of their fridge.
all
like,
singles.
all singles.
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
Dave Chappelle's was hilarious.
The
bro.
doorbell at
Oh,
Red-
Dave Chappelle. He's like,
They opened his basement doors. Chinese people making shoes. He's like, oh, you don't gotta see that.
yo, and he goes, he's like, I sprinkle diamonds on all my food. One, because it's the most ballish shit ever. Two, it makes my dookie twinkle.
Chappelle, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Amazing.
I guess it's just not socially acceptable for like kids over 2 to be breastfeeding.
I say
fuck
we make
that.
it.
Whip it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all
Are you
for it.
checking out a tit on like the bus if somebody was like breastfeeding
Yeah.
or the
You
mall
can't.
bench?
I mean, if you just see
You-
this,
were you
you're
gonna
immediately
not
gonna
look?
look and be like, what's
yeah, I'm
going on
talking
over
like
there?
no blanket over the kid's head and tit. It's just mouth
There.
on
I've never seen
big
that.
ass milk.
I usually
tit.
see,
Are you
like,
gonna not look?
No, I'm looking, dude.
Oh, yeah,
but
100%.
you're shamed for looking.
No, fuck
No.
'em.
You're shamed if you look over at a girl. It's like, oh, why is my tit like a sexual object? It's like because it's a
'cause it
titty.
is.
It's
It's
a titty.
It's a hot topic though. Like women have to defend themselves. There's people that are super against it.
What,
Like,
they're pushing the kid off the nipple trying to get some milk?
no, they said that like women shouldn't be allowed to breastfeed in public, and they think it's like fucking
Nah,
inappropriate. and
let
Yeah,
this
but
and
see,
that.
like,
let them
that's-
take their tits out anytime they want.
I might
I
as well
think
be able to
there's-
jerk off in public.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing too. Like what Ronnie said. Like if you're out in public and your kid's gonna be hungry, why not just pump a bottle?
Before you go out.
Yeah. Why does it have to be like your
I guess
tit
sometimes
out?
you don't have time. Like it's hectic when you
You
got,
always
like,
got
kids
time,
at
It's
bro.
home.
also it's also
you
not
might
as
not.
nutrient dense. You know, if
Really?
yeah.
You lose nutrients, but if it doesn't go straight from the like if it just pumped and then sitting in
Doesn't
the
go
thing
straight.
for a little bit.
Were you about to
Yeah.
say bosom?
No.
Yeah.
I like saying bosom though.
You like saying boobies, bro?
No,
Yeah.
but anytime like food is
Tickle bitties.
prepared and then eaten hours later, it's not as nutrient dense. I'm not saying it's like half the amount, but it's still like it.
There's
It adds up.
there's a lot of hypocrisy behind fucking people that get offended by it. It's like, dude, every person that's probably like pro life and like, oh, take care of the kids, take care of the kids. If you have a problem with a woman taking care of her kid, you can't have that stance. It's pretty hypocritical.
I
Fucking
agree.
feed the baby. Who cares? It is
Yeah.
what it is.
Meth
Anybody that
Mike
gets
just
like
joined in.
you shouldn't get
Oh
offended by
shit!
that.
What up, Mikey?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I just hate
Fuck
that they
Best
get
Mike.
mad at you for looking at their tit.
Yeah, don't put your tit out and expect me not to look.
Right.
Like
I'm checking it out.
I'm next in
Yeah.
line.
I want to see how big. I want to see how
I
big
got-
that nipple is.
Next.
I'm all for
Next.
whipping tits out in public.
Now, what
There's
about like
always-
lactating tit porn? You guys, you like that shit?
I've never even
Nah.
seen or heard of that.
I've seen
Really?
the category. I never clicked on it.
I've never seen it. We should pull it up now.
Yeah.
It's gross,
While we're
dude.
live
It's
on
right next to
Instagram.
the dead animal
It's
shit. I'm
gross.
surprised you never saw
The
it.
girl's riding the guy, and her like titties start lactating. It's like he starts like drowning in milk and shit. It's like
No
weird,
way.
bro.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
God,
crazy.
that's
I'm gonna check that
wild,
out later.
dude. That's a little
Definitely
too
gonna
much.
check that out.
No, they're not drowning, but
You got to take a
No.
shower after watching some of that
yeah,
shit,
he's like
dude.
based in milk, bro. It's like, come on.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah. She's like, you like that? It's like a super soaker coming from her nipples, dude.
She's milking herself.
Yeah.
You ever be mad lazy and you just fold up a piece of bread and then just scoop peanut butter and jelly in your mouth and it's a sandwich like that?
Yeah.
Do the same thing. I just like get a mouthful of Lucky Charms and then just go
Skirt. Yo, breast milk has to be disgusting, though.
I heard it.
wonder
I
what
heard
it
it.
tastes
I heard it. I think it's kind of bitter.
I heard it was like chunky.
It
was
looks-
like, it was like
ugh.
curled milk.
It looks yellow.
I'd taste
Like
it.
it has a yellowish.
Luigi, you ever taste breast milk?
Nah, I never tasted it.
You never
Really?
tasted breast
That's
milk?
insane
I
to
find
me.
that, yeah, I find that hard to believe.
I've been saying for years, like, dude, I'm getting it before the baby. Like, whenever
Yeah.
fucking. That
So you're
shit
going to try
starts-
it?
100,000%.
We're going to have a podcast after that.
Okay, I'll bring some in for you boys. Fucking
No.
pass it
I'm
around.
good.
All right. So when
No plans yet.
when's that gonna happen?
No plans
Next
yet.
week?
Yeah, I'm not trying no breast milk, especially not from Taylor,
can-
dude. I got too much
Yeah,
respect.
what are you trying to? Oh, I
You
was like,
can
damn.
I'm not,
you could
Damn,
buy.
you're
They
fucking-
My wife's
sell
not
it.
hot enough.
Yeah.
We don't want that crate of milk. Fucking be a shaker. You get fucked
Tastes
up.
like shaker and kratom.
Yo, we were talking
They
about that
sell
yesterday.
breast milk like online. You could buy it.
That's,
We should all do it on a podcast one
No,
day. Let's
No,
order it.
we shouldn't all do it.
No,
we couldn't,
I-
we
we
couldn't
should
even
all get it
fast.
for-
We couldn't even
for
fast on a
Terrence.
podcast. We're going to all drink fucking
Wait,
breast
where
milk?
is this coming from? Is this like
You
fucking
can buy anything on the internet, dude.
naturally sourced breast milk?
Silk
Yeah.
Road,
Like they sell. I mean,
Craigslist.
Look
No.
at the guy.
Craigslist
It's,
titty
it's that
milk.
woman that stands on Waverly and Sunrise Service Road over here. yeah, it's her breast milk.
Ugh.
She's still lactating and she's 81 years old.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. I would do it if you guys bought it, but I don't. I'd have to see where.
We
it's
wanted
from.
we wanted to
No way.
shave our beards off and you weren't down for it.
I said yes.
No, Ronnie wasn't down.
Oh,
wasn't down.
Ronnie.
Me and Ronnie weren't down for
Fuck
that.
out of here.
Yeah, but you're pretty shaved.
Yeah,
today,
you're pretty
man.
clean.
Yeah,
bro.
but I'm not gonna take it all off.
You feel like a baby, right?
Oh, it will grow back in 2 days.
Nah.
Yeah, you guys got that thick beard.
Actually, maybe I will do it now because I've been like lounging around the house in a robe.
That's
I
so
love
good,
that.
dude.
What's up with you in this robe the
I
last 2
put
days?
on a robe yesterday morning when I got up.
And you didn't
I
take
had
it off.
so much shit to do yesterday. I did nothing.
Now you're a robe guy, or this is the
Dude,
first time putting
This
a
is
robe
the first
on?
time putting a robe on.
It's amazing.
Damn.
It like takes over you.
You
Yeah.
feel like a pimp, bro.
Dude, I just sat on my couch. I didn't even want to get up and go to my room to take a nap because I would have to take the robe off. So I napped on my couch. That's how good this robe is.
What did Macus say? He said you start wearing robes 6 months go by. All you've done is like fucking shit or fuck
That's
shit.
what
and eat.
Macus said?
That's what he said.
dude.
Yeah.
Macus is the king of robes. He put Luigi onto it. And the funniest thing is one night, like him, Sam, and a bunch of people came over to my house. Macus showed up in his robe.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Macus.
That's a
He
Macus
came over with a robe and a blanket.
I don't fuck with a robe. I never have.
Only if I'm on vacation in my hotel room on a balcony.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
feeling
nice.
like fucking.
Or the shower.
Tony
They
Soprano.
put him in the
have-
shower. You get out of the shower, just throw the fucking robe on, smoke a
let
cigar.
those balls air dry.
Tell me something though, Nick. If you had a robe, tell me you wouldn't fucking put the robe on and tie your black belt over it and shit.
Dude,
That'd be
that'd be
probably,
sick.
probably.
And go pick up
Now
bagels
what
with
are
it.
you
That's
rocking under the
actually-
robe? Are you naked or you
Yeah,
rocking?
You go under. I've gone like just like underwear.
I put sweatpants because it was cold.
Oh,
But
what's the point of the
Damn,
robe?
I
then?
know.
in the summertime,
Put a blanket on.
nah, dude, it's like a fucking blanket that cuddles
Yo,
you.
it's really
fucking
nice.
great.
Yeah.
I only know
Summertime though, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Yo,
walk around the
very-
beach with a robe and put
Your
my
black belt.
to
That's
tie it
dope.
up.
Very underrated. Fucking Snuggies.
Oh, I have the
Snuggies.
comfy. It's like a hoodie, which is it's like a snuggie that doesn't go to your legs. Like it's just a giant hoodie, and it's all sharp on the inside. Fucking most comfortable thing in the world.
Yo, I'm so basic at my house when we're just chilling. When it's
naked,
just Lisa and I.
butt naked.
Well, I sleep naked now.
Do you?
Yeah,
So
It's comfortable.
well, they say you
Well,
get
you should.
you get better sleep because
Yeah.
like there's less like blood flow restriction from like your underwear or your waistband and shit like that. And it's always funny because Lisa's like, yo, if someone broke in the house, man, they would be so embarrassed because they got fucked up by some dude naked just beating the
yeah.
shit out of them. You know?
I could never fall asleep. I mean, I have. You know,
Naked?
in certain circumstances.
Dude, it's great,
but like when
bro.
I'm home
Oh, I
alone,
love
Well, you
something
feel
naked.
feel vulnerable.
Yeah, like what if someone's gonna attack me butt naked? That's not happening.
No, dude, they're gonna walk in. You're gonna say like, "What?" And they'd be like,
Oh shit! This guy's fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Already equipped with something.
With two, Ronnie's got
Like,
two
why are you
AKs.
hard?
Why
Why are you hard?
I think the only time I sleep with underwear on is like at the beach, and that's not even every day. Like I'll sleep naked there too. Like,
Yeah, I walk around the house in boxer briefs and a t-shirt, and then when it's bedtime, it's just
Oh yeah,
I just
I
sleep in
rarely wear
briefs.
pants in the
That's
house.
it.
I get in the door, my pants come off.
yeah.
If you're hard, it's called a murder boner.
A murder boner.
Ew. I'm gonna fuck you to death, bro.
I never take my pants off when I get home. If I'm chilling on the couch, I'm always in jeans.
There was
Everyone
a
thinks I'm crazy for it.
dude. There was a long time where like
I'm
I
comfy in
slept
jeans.
in my jeans.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
weird.
I could sleep in jeans.
Your
no problem.
balls don't get like all twisted and shit.
Nah, my nutsack's pretty tight.
Yo, on the topic, you know, like, how do you guys feel about this? People do it. Some people can't stand it. I can't stand it. Wearing jeans without boxers underneath.
No, it's wild.
Without underwear at all.
Yeah.
I'm in so much fear that I'm
You're-
gonna zip
you're-
myself. Like when I'm.
I know if
first
you
going
don't
to
wear
bed.
I do
underwear
that.
with jeans on, you're a psycho.
I do that.
I don't even like wearing underwear. Like I don't like wearing jeans. Period.
Oh, I like jeans.
Even with-
I'm a big
even
jeans
with
guy.
underwear,
I
like,
wear
my
jeans
my
guy.
shit gets
I'm a
all
big
fucking-
free
I only wear jeans.
I know
unless
that's
I'm coming
crazy.
from the
Like
gym
I
or
could
something.
I could understand
Like
like
right
free
now.
balling with like sweatpants on
Yeah.
or some like N1 shorts or some
Yeah,
shit.
and what lacrosse shorts.
Yeah, but like when I rock jeans, man, nah. You know why
I'm a
too? Like
free baller.
I wash my jeans like maybe like once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't wash them for a little bit, they got a nice fit, they fit
Yeah,
you
they feel
right.
real good.
Yeah.
But if I'm free balling, dude, like those things are gonna start to stink,
Nah,
bro.
You know what?
Dick,
You know what
dick on the
really-
zipper? No thanks.
Oh yeah, that's the
That's
biggest fear.
I'm worried about that.
What about this?
I
What
make
about
sure I tuck. You gotta make sure you tuck.
What between your legs, like a mangina, make sure
Yeah.
you leave no chance.
Well,
you guys
my
wear
hand.
boxers under your gi pants while you roll?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I wear
I wear-
boxer briefs. Boxer
I
briefs.
bet-
I can't do anything other than compression
I've been
jeans. I
wearing-
can't roll in
Yeah.
Well,
boxers.
that's like
I bet it
boxer
feels
briefs.
so
Yeah,
weird.
I don't wear boxers at all.
Well, boxer briefs, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
all
either
I
or,
wear.
I can't do that. I can't wear
Has
that
to
and
be
roll.
like
Boxer
spandex.
briefs?
They bunch up on me, like roll up my legs.
Oh,
I
you wear the
gotta-
wrong boxers.
I
then,
gotta wear
baby
compression
boy.
shorts.
Yep,
I only
compression shorts only.
I wear compression.
My
shorts.
boxer briefs pretty much go down to my knees.
You know
They're
what,
like compression shorts, so
I'll
they,
wear
so
boxers
they don't roll up.
and then put spats on and then put on.
Yeah.
on top. You
What
you
the
wear.
fuck's wrong with you?
Wait, you wear.
But I just
It goes
get
spats and then
everything.
boxers or boxers on.
Boxers, spats, and then
Doesn't that get all bunched up
nah,
under the
it
spats?
keeps everything right where it
What?
should.
Yeah, you like the. All right,
Yeah.
whatever.
You know what really sealed the deal for me was I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast with Rhonda Patrick, and she was talking about how like if you wear boxers that are too tight, it actually like it keeps your nuts in position, which is not good because you have a muscle in there that allows them to like rise and fall with the temperature.
Yeah, they're trying to
So-
maintain like 98.6 or whatever.
Yeah, so if you know basically you're not working out that muscle because of your boxers holding your balls in one position.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what does that muscle do?
It allows your balls to drop and recede.
Yeah, because
I'd
they're
rather
trying
not
to
work that muscle out. You know how many times you get like you get kicked in the nuts on accident if they fucking try to do like a knee slice like right here. Or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Or you're going to
Shit
sit
keeps
down
it-
and you sit on your one nut.
Yeah, that sucks.
That
I did that
sucks.
on beams all the time.
Oh,
I go
my
to sit
God.
down. I'm like, oh, I just fucking sat, and then you just got like, oh, I'm gonna fucking.
You sat
throw
on your
up.
nut on a beam?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had
Sucks.
the wildest discovery ever. After 14 years of jiu-jitsu, I never knew that it was like a physiological thing that your dick shrinks while you're doing it.
Oh, I didn't know
Like
that.
my dick would always shrink. Like
Not
your dick-
Terrence's, bro. His shit's always growing wrong with dude.
So like
My
apparently
man.
when you're in like a high stress situation and your adrenaline's flowing, that's normal that your fucking dick shrinks up because it's like an appendage that's like vulnerable.
Yeah.
So it shrinks when you're doing that. So I would always be like, I'd be rolling. I remember I like get over to the bathroom, like, yo, my dick is mad small.
Yo,
like
where's
I was
the rest
in,
of my dick?
like I was in cold water and shit. I never said anything about it. I always thought I was the only one. And earlier last year, I forgot how it came up. We were rolling. I think we were all rolling at Rick's and it came up. I was like, no, that
Someone's
that
like,
happens.
"Where's your dick?"
Someone's like,
Yeah.
no, that happens to everybody. Like
I went for the dick twist and I couldn't find it.
I didn't know that was normal. I was like, yo, why does my dick get made
Well,
small when I roll?
I never realized.
Because when, like you said, when you're in a stressful situation, your body shunts blood to certain areas,
Yeah.
so it'll take away. That's why they say not to eat before you like you train and stuff because you won't your body won't send blood to digest, to help digest. And
Yo, I thought I read somewhere too that sumo wrestlers do exercises to suck their nuts up.
What?
Yeah, Google
Where
that
the
real
fuck
quick.
are you
Yo,
reading
I
this?
could.
Google
I
that.
could. I
Yo,
could
I was
watch
right.
it.
I was
They
right
do Kegels?
yesterday. I was right yesterday at Jonathan and Michael's about the
what?
blood with the barber
Oh
shop.
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's a cool little fun
My
fact.
barber told me that back in the day, barbers used to be like dentists to some degree. They'd pull teeth, they'd clean your teeth up.
What?
They'd
Yeah.
floss teeth and pull them and shit like that. And Nick was like, yeah, they used to do shit with blood. And I was like, what? I had never heard that. And he's like, the barber sign, the white and the red, it goes back to the day barbers used to do like bloodletting. And
Yeah,
shit like
bloodletting.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, what's bloodletting?
Bloodletting is like they still do it like in other countries with leeches.
Yeah, if you look
but
across the street, you see that red and white spiral thing over there.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
spinning.
That
I know
back
what
in
that
the day. Oh, you knew they did blood then?
No, I know what that is, but what is blood?
Bloodletting is
I'm
basically
gonna hit
like
up
the
Judah.
idea
This
that
is,
they're basically pulling blood out of you and they're pulling the impurities out of it. So
Yeah.
like they'll cover you with leeches, like in like say like
Oh,
Asian
okay.
countries or whatever.
Kind of like what your lymph nodes do, right? Like lymph nodes, don't they like filter your blood when you get an infection? So like if your
That's
lymph,
why they get
if,
swollen.
yeah, if your lymph node gets swollen, it's because you have a blood infection.
It's like an old school fucking oil change,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
get some of that old fucking blood
exactly.
out of you, basically. But yeah,
Yeah.
I never. You always see that. You know that means a barber, but I never knew the red was for blood.
Well, I think that meant that the barber you were going to did the bloodletting or whatever it was called.
Okay.
What, do they
Yeah,
not do
makes
that
sense.
anymore?
No.
It's just like 100
Let me
years
get a
ago.
high skin fade and draw some
You got a
blood,
low skin
motherfucker.
fade and some
Yeah,
blood.
I need a 2 up top, high skin fade, floss my teeth, and get rid of some of this blood.
yeah. I fucked this dirty bitch last night. Just clean that shit out. For me.
Yeah, pull that shit right out of me.
Oh, from the dick, not the hands.
Yeah, serious.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, so I thought I heard at one point that like sumo wrestlers did some kind of like Kegel exercise where they were able to like, because I think you can flex that muscle and your nuts can go up and down. Like you ever fuck with that?
Yeah, that's how you stop yourself from busting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I've had fucking in a roll. Big Steve. Steve took my back one time, dude. His heel hit my nuts and it pushed my fucking testicle up. Like I had to literally, dude, I had to stand up and push my nut back down.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
yo,
my
that
God.
your nuts
Sounds
shoot up.
miserable.
Your nuts like leave your sack and
Dude.
shoot up into you when you're about to bust.
that happened once. There was
Lord,
this girl was
When you
riding
about
me,
to
right?
bust.
And I came when she was on top, and I got up, and my nut was above my
it's
dick,
scary.
and I was like,
It's scary, right?
dude,
Wait. You got the beans above the frank?
my nut was above my dick after I came, and I'm like, oh my god,
You
like,
thought something's wrong. Like I'm like, where'd it go?
Dude,
Where'd it go?
I thought I was gonna have to get surgery and
Me
shit.
too.
And I'm like pushing on it, and I pushed a little bit, and it went down. And I was like, oh my god, that's the scariest thing. So then
How did
I
you
had,
get the beans above the frank?
I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
So then, like a
Mine's
week
been
later,
hanging
I'm
too
like,
low.
oh, like I didn't even want to have sex anymore because I was just like, oh my god, this is gonna be.
Scared.
So I tried jerking off, and I was laying down jerking off, and it did it again. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, now like I don't know if it's a subconscious thing, but
Now
I can't come,
jerk off either. What the fuck?
I can't come when I'm on my back.
Yo,
like I just
Louis, it's a thing though.
Dude.
Louis. Like I had the same exact situation, and I looked it up online. That's just what they do. That means they're ready
Dude,
to bust.
it doesn't happen if I'm standing
Luigi's
up.
jerking off, his nut goes up, and he starts coming out of his ass.
It's called gravity.
Dude, I can't come unless I'm standing up because it's just a subconscious thing, I guess. Like I'm just so scared.
That's
freaks
so
scared for it to
weird,
happen.
dude.
It freaks you the fuck out.
That's so
Dude, it was-
weird.
I was scared too. I
Never
thought
happened to me in
I
my
had like a
life.
I
Nah,
thought
me
I had
neither.
a, yo, watch next time you go to. I'm
Built
telling
different.
Yo, my buddy was working out. Like this had to have hurt because I know Ronnie at class. He got this. He got his dick head hit with a knee. Like
Bro,
we've all
I've
been
never-
there.
I've
Like
never
just your
had that
dick gets
before.
hit, right?
And the shit hurts so bad.
My buddy's at the gym and he's doing shoulder raises like this. He got like 50 pounders like this. Wham.
You told me about
Wham.
this.
So he starts to fatigue. He goes up for one last one
Oh my god.
and comes down hard and pinches his dickhead in
Oh
between the
my
fucking
God.
dumbbells, bro.
Terrence hit me with the good old dick punch.
I felt so bad.
Terrence did it to me too.
I'm sorry, boys. Yo,
Bro, I went
if
to
you
the
ain't
bathroom.
cheating, you ain't trying.
Dude, I went to the bathroom. It hurt so fucking bad. I've never
Really?
experienced that in the mat. I was in the bathroom like, fuck, bro.
I felt so
we,
bad.
we would train and Remy and I were partners for drilling and Eddie comes over and Eddie's like, yeah, like you want your hook right here, and he like lifts up Remy's foot and like
Right
he, like,
into your dick.
right into my balls like twice. It was like pop. I was like, oh dude, it was like
Damn.
chill,
No,
homie.
I've actually been kneed in the dick, and my dick has gotten black and blue.
Dude, my
Oh, it's
buddies, that's
hard.
what he said. He said the tip of his dick was black and blue.
Yeah.
And every time he pissed,
It
it was
hurt.
like
Oh my
fire
God.
coming out of his
Yeah,
dick.
Dude, I was
Sounds
scared. I was like, oh
horrible.
my god, I'm gonna have to get my dick cut off. Like, what the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
yo, when I got Remy, we were like practicing like open guard retention, and I'm like, I felt like I got him, and
With
I'm
a
like,
thud.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, I'm fine, you're good, keep going. I'm like, really? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it felt like a dick, dude. And he's like, no,
I know what a dick feels like, and that felt like a dick.
That's exactly what it was like. And then like, a minute and a half later, the round ends, and he's kind of sitting there around, and he's like, yo, you did get me, bro. Like it came on late. It didn't
Dude,
come
it was
on
like
right away.
like a solid minute and a half later. Like he hit me, bro. I felt the thud on my pelvis. And I was like, oh, he just got my pelvis. I'm good,
Yeah.
So I'm like, finish out the round. Like, I think it was like a minute and a half later.
Remy won that sub. That's why, bro.
And then it was.
He's got no problem getting subs on me, bro.
yeah. And then it was like fucking throbbing. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, you did get me.
Yo, I had a guy once, and I'm at the beach, and it's one of the guys we worked with. He's a laborer, so he's got those fucking he's got a grip like you. He's got those man hands, and he's like, whatever, like grabbing at me and shit. And he pinched the tip of my dick.
Oh,
right?
my God.
So
Are
I'm
you
just
serious?
like, oh my God. I didn't think anything of it because it hurt for a minute. I go home, and later on that night, she looks at it and she's like, "What happened to your dick? Why is it black and blue?" I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Holy shit!" I look down, it's fucking black blue. I'm like, "Ah, don't worry, Tank just pinched my dick." Dude, it was. Oh, dude, I won't even let him go near my thighs or anything.
That's
if
disgusting.
he touches anywhere within a foot of this area, I'm running.
Hey, Terrence. 2 weeks into jiu-jitsu. What's your update, kid?
Feeling good, learning a lot. I've been this week I just missed like one class. So since I started, this was like my third week. So this week I went to
No excuses, bro.
5. I went to I
Every
guess 1, 2.
Terrence has been fucking killing it the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I went to 5 classes this week. I think 5 last week, and the week before was like 7. So I've been going a lot.
It genuinely makes me happy that you're super into it. I
I'm
love it.
I'm so excited. We had like a little bit of a conversation last night, and I was saying how like when I started, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be my thing, but I was never gonna give up because like it's a way to hang out with all you guys and like just like another thing to do and like talk about. And then after like a few classes, I was like, dude, I could fucking do this with anyone. Like I don't even need my friends there. Like it's so much fucking fun.
Fuck you too, bro.
Yeah,
no.
We just won't go then.
No, I love training with you guys, but I'm saying like
it
I
doesn't
could
sound
go
like it.
like I could be say I could travel to like Florida or California or something and just walk into a gym where I didn't know anyone and I would still have a good time.
I know what you're saying because like at first it was kind of like a thing you did with everybody,
And it was a comfort thing.
Yeah,
it was so much more comfortable.
Now it's not. Oh, this is their thing, and it's your thing now. You love it, and I think it's fucking awesome, dude. And not that I know you super long or as well as anybody else, but like we've known each other probably for like about a year now. We've all become pretty close, and like I feel like the difference I've seen in the last like 2 weeks in you is like pretty remarkable in the fact that like you're like I could tell that you're excited. I could tell that like there's like a genuine thing going on with you now where you're happy. Like I feel like you have
Purpose, man.
like a purpose and a goal to set now where like maybe before that you were kind of just doing your thing
just,
and
like,
now it's like
through life.
yeah, like you kind of found like a passion, which I think is fucking awesome, and it's super cliche, but like this is exactly what we talk about when we talk about
and you're starting
jiu-jitsu.
to feel like a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, way less of a bitch.
Just a few words of advice. Try not to rep so much, not to talk about it so much, because
I still suck.
You might be considered a merch monkey. For
that's all right.
some people.
Well, homeboy's
excited.
training. Homeboy's training. So
yeah, and he's excited. There's nothing wrong with that. And like it's a good time because you're training with good guys over there too. I mean, rolling with Nick, black belt, Eddie, brown belt, Connor's really good. I think Remy is transferred over, right?
yeah, and also too, like word of advice, like the repping the gear is cool and all, but like when your friends have been doing it for a while, just give you advice about some shit. Don't fight with them, bro.
Dude, I was just trying to say that we learned 2 chokes yesterday.
Aggressively.
I was trying
Aggressive.
to.
Even the second time.
I
you
know.
fought.
I was
He came
trying-
at me
well,
hard.
well,
I
because you
took my
guys are
top off, bro. I was like,
because I had the improper language. I got some bad intel on what it was called.
right, but you're talking to friends
but
that
there
been
was-
doing it for double
I
that
know, but
dude's
then-
career.
also-
I know, but you were
What,
insisting
black belt?
that it wasn't 2 chokes, and then Coach Eddie fucking even agreed with me that it was 2.
Yeah,
so you
but-
were kind of saying it was more of a precursor, like you're working towards that.
What
Yeah.
happened? What was it about?
Well, that first one, I was saying that we learned 2 chokes. So the first one where like you reach over, you open up, grab here, hip out, and then throw over. I was saying that's a choke, and then when the guy blocks it, that's when you go into the bow and arrow. So I was just saying we learned 2
No,
chokes.
you were saying that it was
Cross
Cross collar,
choke.
because I asked the kid, I go, this is badass. What's this called? And he goes, cross collar. And
I know.
I'm like, really? Because I thought cross collar was this. So then they were ripping on me because I was calling it
No,
cross collar.
see, but that again, that's where you take the story completely the wrong way.
No, you guys.
No,
Terrence,
I said, dude,
I would just listen to Nick.
I do listen to him.
And I tell him,
he's
too,
been-
I'm
He was
like,
making fun of me.
no,
I'm defensive.
I even said it. I said in front of Remy. I said it with Dave. I said, I said the only reason why I'm telling you this is so that you don't walk around looking like an idiot. Am I wrong? Or am I right?
Well, I
Weird
do
that
that-
you just called
I
me
do that-
Dave. I
I
think that's
know.
the first time you've
That
ever
was the
called me
first
Dave.
time. That was.
I call
That
him
felt
Dave all the
weird
time.
inside.
All right,
Who's
guys.
Dave?
All right, guys. Thanks for listening,
Are we not friends anymore? Should I know something? The fuck?
Am I in trouble?
David.
All right, well, I guess we're not going to a question of the day now. We're just going to end it on that.
Right.
Do we have any questions in the
Yeah,
pipeline?
we got a
Question of the day is, why is Nick mad at me? What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?
Let's get to that question of the day.
Damn. Well, I don't want to get into that, D-Rock.
Oh, now I'm back to
All right, so you're good now.
you got over it.
Who got the question of the day, Lisa?
Yeah, so we got one. So you were born a heterosexual man, but you were able to change your sex from a male to a female whenever you wanted, and you discovered that sex felt 100 times better as a woman. Would you start fucking dudes, or would you just accept the downgraded sex with a woman? But you are attracted to women, though.
I would just keep doing what I'm doing.
You would say a man,
Yeah.
even though being a woman getting fucked by dudes felt better.
I mean, I think
I would
fucking
invest-
feels great. So
Yeah, it feels
I would
good enough for
invest
me.
in
Feels good
Said
enough.
100.
a
Said
ton of strap-ons.
Said 100 times better.
Yeah.
I would.
Luigi-
I would
Luigi
So you would
does
just,
it.
you would
strap-ons.
just, so Luigi,
now.
you would just
And
be
matches.
fucking lesbians with strap-ons. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
hold on,
It's a
hold
power
on.
move.
Hold on. I have a question about the context of the question.
Go ahead, shoot.
So sex feels better as a woman.
Said 100,
Yeah.
100 times better.
All right. So does just blasting yourself out with a dildo the same?
I'm
Or
sure.
it's got to
yeah.
be with a dude.
Well, yeah.
Oh, so you're saying you'd switch back?
I
to
think
like masturbating purposes?
orgasming as a woman feels 100 times better than orgasming as a dude. So
So then I would get a fucking motorized fucking dildo that I plaster
you would get
on
that
my
DeWalt
wall.
with the dildo on the end of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, you get that Sibian thing when the girls like they.
Yeah.
I like Howard Stern, like they sit on top of it and have to read like a children's
But it would
story.
be
and you're
powered by a
like,
fucking jet engine.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Blowing the blankets
T-Rock's
off the
getting
bed
that
and
fucking
shit.
Sawzall adapter for the dildo Sawzall blade. Yeah, I'm just banging lesbians all day.
Yeah, I think it's a great answer,
That's
dude.
a fucking solid move.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna come with a fucking solid answer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always comes correct.
He does.
I mean,
Thanks
I
for
want
leading the
I want
way.
to be in the bed like with two lesbians anyway. So like, whatever. This is just one
Yeah.
step easier to get there.
It just feels better.
You're getting both of,
yeah.
killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah. Why not, dude? That's a good
So
answer.
talking
I think I would rock.
talking
I think I would
about-
rock with Luigi's answer.
Do
I
you
don't think I
still
wanna-
look the same, or like you go full woman, like grow hair and?
I think
shit?
you go full woman, but I think
You
you're
look like
conscious
the,
that you were a man at
Or
one
I look
time.
like me with the vagina, like I do
You,
now.
you look like the what's it? The National Health Advisor or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
it is.
my god,
That's what you look like.
No, that's hard. Then I'm definitely staying a dude. That's grotesque. That fucking beast.
I would
Yeah,
have like
Oh, the chick with-
a signature like cum move. Like every time I'm about to cum, I just squeeze my nipples super hard and yell. like a post fight celebration. Like I just have a standard orgasm celebration.
Oh my god, it's so
Like
funny.
a touchdown dance.
Yeah. Yep. Ronnie, you staying as a dude
Yeah.
for sure.
It feels
I
good
mean-
enough. Well, he said 100 times better. So I guess if you experience that, you might be like, "Oh fuck." What
But do you shave
now?
your beard for when you're a woman? Or?
No.
Oh my god, the bearded lady.
6'6" with a beard and an Adam's apple. You'd be fucking killing it at
And
Webster
a
Hall.
huge clit.
And hairy armpits.
With a massive vagina.
Ronnie have a clit like a fucking thumb.
Oh my god, that shit freaks me out, man.
Wizard
Yeah, that's
sleep.
when
Yeah,
that's
bro,
when
that shit
women
is
like do
disgusting.
when they do steroids.
I guess, yeah.
Because it basically is like they say like that's like their equivalent of like a dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
so like
it's-
it gets like swollen when they do steroids.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen
it
pictures,
gets
dude. It's like the
enlarged.
Lalo can right above their vag.
It gets swollen
Yeah.
if you get them excited enough, Terrence. But
I know, but I'm talking. No,
You'll
I'm
never
talking.
know.
I'm talking about.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that shit
Wait,
freaked
what?
me out.
Wait, what's a clitoris? I'm pretty sure that's not even a real thing.
what's that? Was that the South Park episode? Like,
It's at the bottom of the vagina, right?
Yo, in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, or is that the movie? Yeah, they're like away on vacation. And the guy's like, the nerdy guy's like off to find the mythical clitoris. Like him and his wife were like super religious and got married, like, without like having sex.
Talking about clams, I remember when I was like in like 8th grade, my buddy thought women shit out babies. That the baby didn't come from
What's
the
that guy
vagina.
doing
butt,
now?
butt baby.
Yo, I'm like, the baby doesn't come out of the woman's asshole, bro. It comes out of her vagina.
Are
He's
you
like,
sure?
He's like, no, it comes out of her ass.
Wait, I told you guys this, that like I didn't know that women had a separate pee hole until I was like 23. Like I thought it just came out of like where like the dick goes into. Me and my friend were like, we were hanging out with this girl, and he like said something stupid. He's
Wait,
like,
you were 23 when you found that out?
yeah, I never got pissed on, dude. Sorry. So anyway, whatchamacallit, my friend was like, yo, like we were hanging out with this girl, and he was like, yo, after you get railed out like really hard, does like your piss come out in like all different fucking directions? She's like, no, you fucking idiot. There's like a pee hole above like the gash where the dick goes in, and like that's where the piss comes out. And we were like, no way.
Speaking about clams, got word yesterday that the boat is good to go for the summer.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, dude. It's on.
Yeah.
Where's the boat pee from? Does it have a separate hole?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Outboard, if it's outboards do.
You
What,
ever,
you
you ever
need
just-
it work?
Terrence, have you ever stuck your dick in the pee hole?
Nah.
have you ever seen the pee hole?
What? It'll fit in there? Mine?
Yours will.
Yeah. Well,
Have you ever seen the pee hole?
I don't think I've ever looked
You
at
never like licked it and were like,
it. Piss.
You smell like piss.
Yeah. I smell like beef. Yo, you ever like shit off the side of your boat when you were fishing?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
That's so funny.
That's so fucking funny.
Hop in the water.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
said
take a
off the
shit
side
in the
of the boat?
water?
Well, if nobody's around, I would
Want
definitely.
that floating up your back, dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's aggressive. I would just shit off the side of the boat.
You guys ever see the video where the kid's like in the bathroom like shitting, and they throw him in and give him like a beer to shotgun? He like stands up, shotguns it, and like airmails his shit into the bowl.
No.
Funniest fucking video.
Nah,
It's disgusting.
I usually use a bucket if I'm on the boat.
Oh, a little commode.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely shitting off the side of Remy's boat this
Yeah,
summer.
fuck yeah.
I was on the North Shore once, bro, and I had shit so bad. I was like 2 miles off coast, and by the time you get your boat in, tied up, it's just a nightmare.
Yeah,
I
you're
shit
ready-
right
ready-
off the boat.
That's
You
awesome.
did.
Yeah.
Did you wipe?
Huh? Nah, I jumped in the water.
Did you?
Yeah. But I wasn't going in the water to shit, you know what I'm saying?
You
Yo-
followed the shit into the water? You just
I
jumped right on top
cannonballed
of it?
right on
Yo,
top.
I went.
Went
went out-
right back in?
We went out to Smith's Point one year. We went to the outer beach, and we get out there. I had like my son and my nephew with me. Like we like aired down, got up, we fucking set up our shit, parked, and we all jump in the water. Within like 20 seconds, my son's like, "Dad, I got to shit," and I'm like, "All right, man. Like we'll drive back up to the campsite and go to the bathroom." He's like, "Oh no, it's gonna happen right now." And I'm like, "Dude, come on, we're already up there. Like you couldn't take a shit while we were up there, bro." And he's like, I know. So I'm like, where do you want to shit? He's like, I don't know. It's coming though. So I'm like, oh man, the kid was like 8, right? 7, 8 years
Fucking
old.
shit, kid, do you think?
So I fucking go behind my Jeep. I dig like a 3-foot deep hole. I'm like, there you go, bro. Shit. He's like, really, Dad? I'm like, yeah. So he's holding on to my spare tire.
That's so funny.
Holding on to my spare tire. He shits and then looks down. And the first thing he says was, oh, this is so gross.
How old was he?
He was like 7, 8
That's
years
funny,
old.
yeah.
But it's true though, man. Like that toilet bowl water does wonders for the
Yeah.
smell
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything, bro.
Yeah.
We hiked over the summer upstate, and we got to the top, dude, and my stomach just started percolating. I was like, yo, I got to shit. And it was hot and gross. And I found a little spot, and I did my thing, and immediately, dude, the smell. I was like, oh,
You have toilet
my
paper in your
God.
bag?
Yeah, we had toilet
Power
paper.
move on a camp.
But yo,
Yeah, that's-
honestly,
Power.
when you shit like that and you stand up squatting, like, dude, the shit, that's exactly how you're meant to shit. Like, sitting on the toilet bowl is not it, man.
Yeah,
like, the
they
stand-up
say that.
squat, bro, it came out so smooth. I was like, yo, this
you don't
is
even
what's
need
up.
to wipe, really.
What?
I mean, like, you do. I mean, like, I still do, but I'm saying, like,
I'm
when,
walking around with no boxers.
I'm saying I wipe, but I'm saying when you shit like that, it's,
Sounds suspect
you
to
don't
me.
even fucking get anything.
Yeah, yeah.
He's right though. Like, because I went and got one of those squatty potty things. Because after I went to, I forget what
Thailand?
country it was. Well, it was Thailand, but there was another country where the toilet is just
hole.
a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
It's not like a toilet. Like Thailand, they have toilets, but might have been Japan or maybe Dubai or something. And you just shit over a hole. And I went to wipe it. I'm like, yo, this is fucking mad clean. I'm like, and then I went and got one of those squatty potty things. I can't shit without it.
Yeah.
Do you wipe sitting down or do you stand up to wipe?
I wipe sitting down,
Sitting
and then
down.
I stand up to get the last like couple.
Back to front?
yeah.
I go front to back.
I hope you go front to back.
I go from the balls all the way back to the.
Yeah,
to the
I hope you do.
And then I'll do it with
I go one
I
of
do it
each.
with wet piece of paper.
Yeah,
I gotta show
that's-
Terrence how to get a wet
That's a
piece
power.
of paper.
That's a power.
Yeah, so I
move.
don't fucking squeeze water all over my
I know
fucking legs
guys
yet.
that like literally take a shit and stand up straight, and then wipe their ass.
No, you gotta
How do you do that?
wipe a few times and then stand up.
Right.
Just
It's
get
tough
the rest.
wiping, like going in the bowl. I don't know. I
Yeah,
usually
well,
stand
yeah,
up.
you
You get
hover
to a squat.
Yeah.
That you just,
Yeah, you just hover.
you know what I'm saying?
But this kid's like, what? I stand up, I grab the toilet paper, I stretch my legs out. I'm like,
Disgusting.
are you fuck? I'm like, how long you sit on the
So
toilet bowl
if
for,
you're
bro?
gonna squat and when you wipe, why wouldn't you just wipe when you're sitting down?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like if the shit's messy, dude, and you stand up,
You got a fucking
you got a
pancake.
fucking pancake.
You
between
do
your
you do
cheeks.
while you're sitting. You do like a little
Quick, how you
quick
doing?
one, and then you do what they call in the animal world presenting. You just pop that ass up a little bit and get the rest.
Yeah, dude,
Yo,
absolutely.
How nice is it when like you go to wipe and it's just like ghost wipe, like nothing on there? It's like boom, I'm out.
That's called
I'm out.
we call that a fire and forget.
It's fucking amazing.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, I always take toilet paper with me. In all my backpacks, my truck. I got
That's a
toilet
smart
paper,
move.
Always.
That's a smart
because
move.
I honestly take I shit a lot in the woods and like
Do you?
the beach. Yeah, because I'm always out.
Jerk
and there's
off
no,
in the woods too.
Nah.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever jerked off while you were hunting? You hunt like all the time. Don't lie.
You never get trigger happy and just go to the other trigger. Like,
Not hunting.
Remy's like, look at that buck tail.
I've jerked
there.
off at the beach. I was like bored.
Are you serious?
The back of my truck.
Places not to jerk off, dude.
Well, bro, I got a cap.
Yeah, I know. You're inside.
Yeah, you're there for like a whole fucking weekend. I don't know how you don't jerk off in the woods.
Yeah, what's like the average wipe though when you take a shit?
like how
Like
many?
two.
Like what?
2,
8 to 10.
Really?
8 to 10.
It depends. Sometimes it's never ending. I go through like 3
yeah.
rolls.
Is your asshole raw when you're done?
Has to
No,
be.
you use fucking you wet it down.
wet. Yeah.
I make sure there's like nothing in it. Like I'll
yeah, you
make
got
sure
your
that
finger
nothing-
in there.
Yeah,
like,
make sure
God.
nothing's in there.
Yeah, he
Yo.
does the last like finger check to make
I
sure
heard
this-
that that's actually not good. I heard
to finger your own ass.
no, supposedly
Shouldn't wipe it.
don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on this. I could be wrong, but
No, you
I had
shouldn't
this.
wipe a lot, right?
Yeah, I had an argument with one of my buddies who's telling me that basically they say you're not supposed to take all the shit out of your ass, like because
What?
there's supposed to be some type of like that's why you have hair in your ass because it's supposed to I guess some of it's supposed to stay on there. Otherwise, like your skin gets fucked up and like
I'll
having
take my chances,
having a
dude.
pristine, clean butthole is apparently not where. And I argue with this kid about it, but that's what.
So Luigi's fucked.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Bro, we ain't in fucking the dark age of the camel out here, dude. We're civilized now.
I agree with Luigi.
I didn't make this up. This is an argument I have with my buddy, and I'm like, that sounds weird. Like, why would you not want to have a fully clean asshole? I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, and the dude's like,
Do you not
oh,
want to get your asshole licked? Like, what the fuck's wrong with this kid?
my God.
How are you gonna ask a girl to lick your
You
asshole?
definitely,
if
you definitely have wet wipes next to your toilet.
No, I don't use them because they'll fuck up my toilet. That's why I use I
Toilet paper.
put it under the sink for a second,
I've
squeeze
never
it
done that
out.
in my life.
Louise, that's a deal breaker for you. Like first day before you fuck, you're like, yo, are you gonna be down to like fuck with my ass, or otherwise I'm out.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's Luigi's deal
mean-
breaker. You lick that booty hole or not, girl?
If
You,
not,
you
go
can't
fuck
ask
Yeah.
him to lick your asshole if it's got a ton of hair and shit on it. Like,
No.
that's
Of
Oh
just-
no,
course
I don't
not.
want that anyway. It's uncomfortable. I don't. Walk
I'll never
around with an
forget.
itchy
He's like,
asshole.
yeah, of course I bleach my ass.
No,
I gotta. What'd you say?
no. He was talking about shaving his ass.
Yeah,
He's like, you don't
shave
shave
your
your
ass.
ass. How are you gonna get a
Wax
girl
it,
to lick
too.
your ass if you don't
Yeah.
fucking shave it?
Fuck. What'd you say? You said something.
He said something
hilarious.
ridiculous about that.
Yeah, you were like,
I don't know. I think if you guys don't shave your ass to get
I
it
don't.
wax or whatever, just to
No,
get it
I never
licked,
had a
like,
tongue
you
on my
guys do.
ass.
yeah.
Well, no, Louise.
I never
Yeah,
have.
yo,
You
Louise.
haven't lived.
I know you said that
yeah,
last
that's what
time
he
to
said,
me.
dude. So fucking funny. I
I don't
heard
know.
my
I'm
buddy
sorry.
said you
I'm
go from
sorry,
like here
Nick.
to here. Luigi said you'll fucking paint the ceiling, dude.
Dude, yeah.
All right, yo.
All right,
Wrap
boys.
this up.
Yeah.
All right, another one in the books. Thanks for
Wait.
tuning in.
Wait. We haven't done a get your weight up, not your hate up in a little while.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got a little something.
You
I'd
had
like to-
something
I'd
you
like
said
to
last
touch on.
night. Yeah.
All right, I'm not even like anti-man bun or anything, but I'm super against when someone's trying to grow.
I am.
When someone's trying to grow one out and they have like a half inch to an inch of hair and they put like a women's hair tie in it and then they just have a little fucking
Just call out Coach Eddie.
a little. No, Eddie.
Yeah,
no,
yo.
Eddie rocks the headband. And it's fire. I like it. But they have like this little thing hanging off the back of their head. It fucking drives me crazy. I'm like, wait till you grow the fucking hair to put it in a hair tie. dude.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
look
I
like
agree.
a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you look when you're rocking that merch before you're doing it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Putting the cart
damn.
before the horse, kid.
Damn.
Damn.
You know what? I'm friends with them. You know, I'm like clearly a stud.
Terrence,
so-
I love that you're training so much. Fucking merch monkey. Fucking make your mind up, bro. You happy for the kid or not?
Yeah, he keeps me
I'm
honest.
happy,
dude.
and I'm happy that he gives me, things to touch on comically. And
Yeah, I'm a walking bullseye for this.
Yeah,
kid.
I definitely agree with Terrence on that. Get your weight up, not your hate up. Like, you want a man bun, you just got to wait it out, dude. You can't be rocking premature man bun.
I've had a man bun for 4 to 5 years of my life, but I had like the most elite man bun you could possibly find.
Yeah, you also had long hair, too.
Yeah, it was down to like my
long.
nipples.
I'm saying, but
Yeah.
if you try and throw it up too early, it just looks silly.
Yeah,
looks
I toughed
stupid.
it out. I wore a hat until it was a perfect man bun.
It's tough to like have to wear hats.
Dude,
You got a
Ronnie,
wedding or something. You're like, fuck, I'm trying to grow
You're
my hair.
so
but it looks
much
like
better
shit.
off that you cut your hair. There's no
Yeah,
such thing
I think
as a
this looks
perfect man
good.
bun.
You think
There's-
I'm more handsome without it?
You didn't look good at all with it.
I thought he was going to answer, too.
I didn't even see you with it, but
I saw the picture. It looked good. I think it looks better.
I saw him with long hair. Like long hair's fine, but you put it up in a man bun.
Nah, I used to kill it.
You might.
You know
as
what?
well,
You know what I
might as well
used
have a
to?
dick in
I
your
used
mouth
to
at the same
love,
time.
but now I hate when I see it, and I don't see it very often. Rat tails.
Yeah, you were a rat tail kid.
I was
That's so
100%,
funny.
dude. I used to crimp my rat tail and shit,
Dude,
bleach
that's
it,
so
bro.
80s.
Yeah,
That's like so like fucking
Really?
white
dude, I'm
trash.
an idiot.
I love it.
What, bro?
let's talk about how did the mullet get back? Like, who brought the
Wrestling.
mullet back?
I don't know. You guys don't like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Wrestling.
I hate the mullet, dude.
I like it.
What? I know a lot
Dude,
of wrestlers do.
a lot of wrestlers.
Did it start
And
there again?
lacrosse.
Like,
Lacrosse too.
What was the? How did this happen?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. It's just fucking funny. They get like those big glasses. What are they? Pit viper glasses and a mullet. I feel like it's like Kenny Powers.
I just feel like with anything,
Shit
man,
just-
shit comes
shit
full
cycles,
circles.
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the mullet.
I like the mullet.
Nah.
No.
If I didn't have like a-
I see anybody with a mullet on,
I can see like Terrence rocking a mullet because
Yeah,
it's like funny.
Yeah,
Right.
But I can't take someone serious who has a mullet.
I think it looks
It's
better
like-
when the kids have curly hair though. Like if it's not like straight
Like AC
hair.
Slater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to AC.
I would
Slater,
definitely
bro.
have a mullet if I didn't have such a shit hairline, but I'm not trying to draw any more attention to my terrible hairline.
You should do the Hulk Hogan, dude.
Oh, skull it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fucking
Get that.
sick.
Get that Hogan.
If
that
it-
horseshoe fucking skull it.
If it runs back, I mean, I don't know. My dad's didn't even run that far back, but if it does, I'll grow a skull it for you guys.
That's so
Yes.
funny.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, Taylor divorced me.
It's tough, man. Like it's tough when you're doing like the new hair thing because like you got that in between stage where
It's
it's kind of weird
horrible.
looking.
Yeah.
Like I shaved my head for, man, I had my head shaved for probably 15 years, and when I finally decided to grow my hair back out, I struggled in the beginning because it's like I got to that weird spot where it's like I have enough hair, but it's not combable.
Yeah.
and it looks fucking
It's
weird.
It gets puffy.
Yeah, and then
But like just getting from shaved head to where you're at now, like you
Takes
probably
a
had like
while.
a solid like 6 month like awkward phase
Yeah, I
where
was
you just wore
in
hats
the
every
same
day.
boat as D-Rock. I shaved my head since I was in high school to like just about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I decided it's time for a change, and I grew my hair out.
And
know?
you just get like skin fades, like trying to keep it
Yeah.
clean, but the top still looks like shit. Like, it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going back to shaving my head again.
Yeah?
This summer.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. You gotta fucking like wash your hair now and shit with more than just
Yeah.
soap.
Yeah.
It is nice.
a
Like
lot.
when I grew my hair,
You don't
because
have to.
I had shaved hair for like a long time, and then I grew it on top. It is kind of nice having something to fucking play with. But I love getting skinned out. Like I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
this
it
feels so good.
it's I like the convenience of a shaved head. You know what I'm saying? Like
You don't
you're
have to do
handsome. You
shit.
just wake up handsome. You don't gotta do nothing about it. But since it's been like 2.5, almost 3 years now with my hair, and like when I see pictures of myself with the bald head, I'm
Yeah, you
like,
feel like you look
whoa,
like
it's
shit.
weird.
It
Like,
looks
yeah.
it looks like something's missing, right?
Yeah,
Like you're
Yeah,
missing,
it's
like
strange.
you're missing the top
I
of
feel
your
like
head.
you looked mad young with the shaved head. Like that picture that I posted for the Remy Fit thing with you two. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago that was. That was the only picture I could find with you two together.
I think he was
5 years ago.
Were you
maybe?
clean shaven though? I feel like when you're clean shaven, you look
No,
so
it was
much
like
younger.
it was like Buzz, but
Yeah.
you just looked mad young. Like I don't know, it makes you look like skinnier, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
It's I like the hair though now. I think I
Not that you look old right now or anything.
no, you look,
Yeah, I like
you look
having hair.
seasoned, bro.
I like having hair.
Silver fox.
yeah, seasoned with salt, bro. I gotta
Salt and pepper Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, so the
Salt and pepper Zeus
like
is hilarious.
I think it was like maybe last summer or the summer before, some girl DM'd me like to one of my stories and told me that I'm a salt and pepper Zeus.
Salt and pepper zaddy.
That was like
Zaddy.
2. That might have even been like 3 years ago. It's been a while with that one. It's still my favorite though.
Dude, did you just like laugh instantly?
Oh, I died laughing.
You should have taken her out on a fucking date. Just
I was
for
like,
that
yo,
comment
that's
alone.
the best
Compliment.
like shot that anybody's ever taken. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
amazing.
funny. One other get your way up, not your hate up. People who wear camouflage that don't hunt.
Damn.
What's with it?
Ooh, I know.
What's with
We
it?
got one right
And-
here.
No. So I was just gonna
It's
say.
a pattern, my guy.
No, I was just gonna say it's not camouflage like that, but like people who have real tree, like mossy
Leaf.
oak, yeah,
Leaf.
like leaf camo.
Yeah.
Like so, like the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because this weekend, I went obviously hunting. Snow Goose in Pennsylvania, and we're sitting in the diner, fucking, and like we're sitting there waiting.
Fucking in the diner.
Yeah. No, I said we're
Sitting
sitting.
He said, I think you said
Sitting in
fucking.
the diner,
We were sitting
fucking.
fucking in the diner or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
Just
so
being a jerk.
we're getting ready to eat, and there was people next to us. Like this guy had camouflage on. I'm like, oh, you guys hunting this weekend? Like, what field? Where are you hunting? Like, just trying to make conversation.
Yeah.
See if you shot any birds or anything. And he's like, no, I don't hunt. And he's like looking at me like mad weird. I'm like, bro, you're in fucking full camouflage.
Yeah.
And you don't hunt.
Was he wearing a camo hat or like camo jacket?
No, camo jacket.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
that's
Because
weird.
I have camo hats, but I'm a big camo guy.
Yeah.
I
you know.
love the way camo looks.
You
I'm a
know,
poser.
yeah, I get it. It's like hunting and all that, but it's like an outdoors thing,
Yeah.
And I'm
I
a
think
pretty outdoors guy, but I'm not shooting animals.
Right,
I
but
wear
you have
camo
you
hats
have like
all the time.
yeah, you have camo pattern. You don't have like that real camouflage where it's like sticks and leaves on
And
your
like
shit.
orange,
Like I think those guys are just merch monkeys.
Merch monkey,
yeah.
bro.
We
You
get
know?
them. We get them all different shapes and sizes, bro. They come at all different angles.
Oh, we were talking. Yo, why are you staring at me, my guy? You're staring at me through the little
I
fucking
know. I
headphones
know.
there,
So I
bro.
was doing. I was.
Like he's peeking through the fence. Like, yeah, I see you, motherfucker.
I don't think you're a merch
Even
monkey.
like, but even like fishing stuff too. Like, you know how many people like rock like PFG? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I have a striped bass shirt that I got from Montauk. I stopped wearing it because I don't want to be a merch monkey. But over the summertime, your boy's gonna be a fisherman, so
Yeah,
watch out.
I wear PFG all the time because one, it's great material, but two, like I'm not fishing all the time, but
Yeah.
I have a boat.
Yeah,
I fish,
I'm gonna be
On my
fishing all
boat.
the time.
but they just got really good gear. and
Catch
shit.
me on the beach.
No, but I'm saying, those people who show up like to a party, they're in like flip flops, with
Yeah.
fucking shorts, and like a fucking PFG shirt with the hat on,
Yeah, it's
or
extra.
visor and sunglasses, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you
Visor.
fish?
It's extra.
They're like, no, I don't fish. What makes you think that? I'm like, I don't know, maybe all the fucking fishing clothes you got
Yeah.
on.
Dude,
I would've
visors
thought
are
he just
hilarious.
caught a shark or something.
Yep, 100%.
It's getting
All right,
loud.
boys,
It's
let's
getting
wrap
loud in
this
here. Let's
up.
wrap it up. Thanks
Yo,
for listening.
So, yeah, thanks for listening. Make sure you catch us on the gram.
And we will be at Sogi
Sogi.
at the end of the
Yes.
month. We'll have a booth there.
Yeah,
some shirts flying
come check us
around.
out. Get some stickers. We'll have some drinks from Island Cava you can try out or purchase.
Some Laylos, some
Yep.
Stay Cools.
Yes, so come check us out at Sogi. Check us out on the Instagram. Hit us with a DM with a question of the day. If it's good enough, we'll use it, and we'll throw you a shirt.
Yeah, and shout out to the kid. What was his name? Joe? That one? Tom?
Joe, yeah, Tommy McLean, 88.
Oh, yeah, Tommy McLean. That kid that for when
Yeah.
he went
You wanna-
5 for
yeah.
5 last night.
Yep,
in
you
the
want a
fight.
shirt. And catch us on Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Apple Music.
All of it.
Yeah. All right, thanks for listening.
Peace.
Ta-ta.
Ding ding dong, ding ding dong. Ding ding dong, ding ding dong.